All right, let's continue. Hopefully that was a decent summary and allows you to engage with this and have fun. You know, try to piece the things together, even if you don't know everything. I'm sure it'll be fun.
I would safeguard my people.
You have done us a great service, Cielwave. I have put the army on high alert for Elric. If he moves, we'll know about it. For now, though, I think you deserve a break. Elric is a member of the Order of the Night. Essentially, he believes darkness is the best, and the Arathi believe light is the best. And that's the best way I can describe it. The Bastion of Hallowfall.
The day of darkness changed everything.
I have to admit, I did not think that the first visitors we'd have in Merildar would have been outsiders. I thought the Empire... Well, never mind. You have been more than helpful to my people, and that deserves recognition. Merildar is the Bastion of the Arathi and Hallowfall. Take some time. Rest.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
We should grab some food at the inn while we can. One of the general's rules I happily follow.
Anduin looks meaningfully at
Perhaps
Ilaria.
a moment's rest is warranted.
General Steel Strike glances towards the tower you just came from, rubs her chin, and frowns towards the ground. Is she involved in this? Spooky. I'm gonna walk with the NPCs. I'm curious if they just walk all the way there for real, for real. That'd be cool. I don't know why, but I love it. Aw, they disappear eventually. That's a shame. Sakura Creeper Cat, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. I hope you'll enjoy your pets. I'm assuming that's why you did it. Thank you.
We will triumph. Obey the testament of Merildar.
And down we go. Any quests? No. Yo, that druid looks sick. Why do I keep getting randomly... That druid looks sick. You flying on a griffin? That was a griffin, yeah. It was a stone griffin. She looks cool. Sure. Night elves, bro. Night elves are built different.
Friend, can you order a round of drinks?
Now this one looks like they have a story to tell.
Howdy.
Welcome, outsider. Pull up a
Purchase a
chair.
round of drinks.
Wait out curfew.
What do I buy for them? A blessed brew?
May the light of the flame brighten your day.
How do I do it?
I will help if I can. I hear a radiant song.
Oh, hold on. What's on your mind, Anduin? Anduin looks over to you. Ciel, you've been so helpful down here as always. How do you do it? Ever since the Shadowlands, I'm struggling. That wasn't you. It felt like me. I remember the rage. I remember the hate. I remember the exhilaration. Satisfaction even. Were they my emotions? Or his? I don't know, but I felt them. In my nightmares, I still feel them. Maybe Farron's right. Maybe I need to let it go. But I never understood how. How can one just decide one day to feel better about everything? Maybe it just means to keep moving forward. I wish we could, like, have an answer to give him there. It'd be nice. What are your thoughts on the Arathi? Honestly, I'm still reeling. I didn't expect to find that there's an entire empire across the sea when I started on this journey. The Arathi Empire of our world collapsed so long ago and has dwindled down to the smallest remnant now. To find that the empire continued to flourish across the sea. But still, we are dealing with such a small portion of the Arathi. Are they normally this friendly, or do we need to be worried? So wait, is the implication that there's an entire Arathi empire outside of the Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms that we know? Because I didn't realize that.
Will I be forgiven?
So, the map as we know it so far in the Warcraft universe consists of this. There is Kalimdor, the Eastern Kingdoms, Northrend, the Broken Isles, Kulturas, Dragon Isles, Zendalar, Pandaria, and Kazalgar. Some of those are blown up to scale to make it easier to navigate. Those are not their actual sizes. Zendalar, Kulturas, Broken Isles, and Dragon Isles are all much smaller than Northrend, Kalimdor, and Eastern Kingdoms. Even than Pandaria, I'm pretty sure. So those four are much smaller. So is Kazalgar, but Kazalgar is actually small, which is good. And we don't really know the rest of the planet very well, because everyone that boats across, essentially across the ocean outside of this area, ends up lost. The ships never return. There's a whole quest that deals with this in, I think, Dragonflight, that talks about like explorers trying to go further than ever before. But yeah, essentially boats disappear whenever they go out of this area. So if there is actually an empire across the ocean, we wouldn't know because there's something, whatever it is, keeping us separated. So there's a whole other side of the planet that we don't really know anything about.
Outsiders are.
I don't know if I bought the right drinks. Buy a round of
Imperial-style
drinks.
wine, mushroom brew.
Oh, a round of
pick your
drinks. That's
poison.
the drink I was supposed to buy.
The cats are trained as well as the soldiers are. When one bonds to you, you have a friend for life.
That's so cute.
Do you have a lynx?
In my heart.
I want a lynx.
Oh, no. No. I am not a cat person.
That's a shame. You should have been a cat person.
When shadow falls.
At some point, you'll have to try our imperial wine. It's made with grapes from the prairie, and it is heated with the sacred flame. We only drink it on special occasions, so just drinking it is enough to conjure thoughts of good times. That's kind of cool, actually. That's cool lore. The whole, like, world being separated, forget, or the other side of the planet being a thing. Yeah, I've always thought that that's something they're keeping in the bag as, like, a, oh shit, we need to do something new and we don't know what to do. Throw the other side of the planet. Because it's like this thing that they've established as a mystery and they've never really developed, so they could do whatever they want with it, really. If they're starting to develop it now, that's really cool. What can you tell me of the Arathi Empire? I was young when we left, but I have some memories. I remember the parades through the city streets. Everyone would be out and cheering as the army walked by. I remember the lynxes in ceremonial armor, resplendent and regal. I remember the park near where I used to live. My parents would take me for walks there, and we'd feed the animals. Most of all, though, I remember the feeling of belonging. I remember my family. I remember my friends. Bro, the Arathi sounds sick. Can I sign up? I want to go there.
I am on the hunt.
Illyria Windrunner. You see Illyria scanning the people entering and exiting the inn. Any one of them could be an Order of the Night member. Any one of them could have the information I need. How are you doing, Illyria? You think this is the first time I've lost friends? I've lived a long time. In the 1,000 Years' War, I saw planets burn. I lost my brother to the Orcish Horde in the Second War. I lost my sister to herself. Tyralian and Artar, I haven't spent as much time with as I would like. Dalaran isn't the first time I have lost people. Yeah, she's a traumatized woman. TLDR of Illyria Windrunner, she's as old as the Warcraft franchise, pretty much. In Warcraft 2, she got stuck on the other side of the Dark Portal, which was a portal between worlds, which meant she was essentially lost with an expeditionary force from the Alliance on another planet on her own, and then was absorbed into what I will call the Army of Light. The Army of Light was essentially this force that was going around the universe trying to stop the progression of the Burning Legion. The Burning Legion was a force of demons that was essentially weaponized by the Void to try to destroy Azeroth and the rest of the universe, essentially. Think of them as an invasive alien species trying to take out everything. They're just like this destructive military force that was trying to take over the universe. We actually beat them and jailed their leader back in the Legion expansion. So they're no longer a threat at the moment, but they could become a threat again in the future, essentially. Their leader being Sargeras, which is the guy who stabbed the planet. So it's all linked. The Warcraft lore is incredibly linked to each other. So there's a lot of things that you might not have context for. But yeah. No, Warcraft does have space, yeah. I don't think they call it space. I think they call it the Dark Beyond, which is a cool name for space, honestly. And it does have a space element. It's like really cool. It's I would say Warcraft is like a mix between grim fantasy, I guess, like D&D style fantasy, and Warhammer. Really, there's a lot of inspiration from those two things. So there is definitely a spacey element, but rather than being sci-fi, it's magic driven. I remember watching the Warcraft movie. I was like, wow, lore. Actually, the Warcraft movie did a pretty decent job of just letting you know what's going on. You didn't really need to have played the games to understand it. It was pretty good on that front. But yeah, there is space elements to Warcraft. The goat species that I'm playing
do not miss.
literally hails from another planet. It is not native to Azeroth. They come from this planet called Argus. So, yeah. I really liked the Warcraft movie, but lots of people hated it. They were just mad for no reason. Fantasy space is so much better than sci-fi space. Yeah, I actually like fantasy space a lot too. Like Warcraft for that is really cool. There's this other species in this game called the what are they called again? Man, I don't remember the name of the species anymore. What's wrong with me? The Ethereals, I think? Ethereals, wow. Yeah, they're the Ethereals. So, there's this species in the game called the Ethereals. And the Ethereals are this, like, they're essentially beings made of energy that you can only see because they cover themselves in, like, bandages. So they have, like, a corporeal form. And their planet was obliterated by the void. And they just became these, like, spacefaring merchants, information brokers and shit. They're so cool. Like, they're actually really, really cool. They're actually really, really cool. Ads. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, why is there no message for the ads? Huh. But yeah, the Thousand Years' War was the war that the Army of Light led against the Burning Legion. So when she said she lost her brother to the Orcish Horde in the Second War. The Second War is the war on Azeroth. There was a First War, a Second War, and a Third War, and even a Fourth War now, between the Alliance and the Horde. So yeah, she saw planets burn because she was fighting as a member of the Army of Light and couldn't save every planet she ran across from the Legion. She lost her brother to the Orcish Horde in the Second War because the Orcs invaded Azeroth. I don't know at this point how long ago that was, but that probably was like in universe like 70, 80 years ago. Some crazy amount of years like that. She lost her sister to herself. Her sister is Sylvanas Windrunner. Which was... Well, she has a very tragic story, and her lore and her writing is not the best, but essentially was turned into an undead, and then she went crazy. Turalian and Artor, those are her husband and her son. She hasn't spent much time with them. So yeah, she's quite traumatized. She's gone through a lot. Dalaran wasn't your fault, Ilaria. It was my job to stop her. Not only did I fail, but I failed so catastrophically that a city was destroyed. I may not have caused Dalaran's destruction, but it happened because of me. Is Varisa safe? She's safe, thanks to the stars. She's moved away from Dalaran a few years ago. I stop by when I'm able to, but my work keeps me busy. Much as I love my sister, she's the least of the things I need to worry about at the moment. I hope your sister's safe. Man, that would be fucked up if she lost her other sister. We're here for you if you need us. Thank you. After Zira imprisoned me, I'd given up all hope of seeing Azeroth again, of seeing my son. After you rescued us, I got to see both. And now I am deep in the bowels of Azeroth, with the very person who saved me from another planet. It would be nice if this ended the same way.
I will not fail again.
It's cute that they acknowledge what your character did. It would be even cuter if this gang of people was like the Scions in Final Fantasy, man. If we had like proper character writing between us and them. That'd be really cool. There's a lot of like background there. A lot of stuff that like was very poorly written in the past. Like us helping Illyria in the past was poorly written. Us helping Anduin. There was no character interaction between us and them like there is here. You couldn't have these moments where you would ask them questions and interact with them and have dialogue like this with them. That wasn't a thing in the past. So it's a bit of a shame that it only started now, because it feels like it would resonate with me so much more if it had been done over time. But I really respect that they're trying. I really do. Because like what I'm seeing here, if they had been doing this the entire time, I would be a diehard WoW fan still, for sure. I did read that with Final Fantasy 14 comparisons. People say that your character doesn't necessarily really feel like a somebody in this game. So, in the olden days, World of Warcraft, the lore was always that your character was just one of many adventurers doing things. And I actually think that I liked that. And I would be okay if that was the direction they moved forward with everything. They eventually turned in the direction of making your character the champion of Azeroth, essentially. I would say that happened after Wrath of the Lich King. After the second expansion, your character saves the world from the plague, which is essentially an undead army. And you save them from the Lich King, which is the king of the undead. Probably one of the most prominent villains in the Warcraft universe. Definitely the coolest visually and the most well-written villain in Warcraft so far. After that, you become the champion of Azeroth. So you become this beacon of like hope and saving everyone and everything, and always, you know, doing everything you can to save the world. But it wasn't written properly, and you don't feel like it's you. You just feel like you're one of many, even though they keep calling you the champion. And that dissonance is what led many people to thinking that like it just felt inconsequential. You never felt like your character was involved. You just felt like a grunt, but you were being called champion, and it felt really weird. Now here, I actually feel like I'm a part of this expeditionary adventure, digging deep into the you know, underground of Azeroth and learning more about both myself as a character, my fellow heroes of this world, Anduin Wrynn, Illyria Windrunner, Magni Bronzebeard, Thrall, all of those people. I feel like I'm actually learning about them, growing with them. They're growing with me. There's character development happening. And that was never the case before. We never had this like gang adventuring and figuring things out together thing in this game. It always was your character shows up, quest giver gives you a like random summary of what's going on. You deal with the quest. They're like, thank you very much, and you go on your merry way. Now that there's an actual cast of characters that you interact with regularly and that you grow to appreciate and learn about and actually have dialogue with, which is a thing that wasn't really the case before, there's something there. I really do like it so far.
We owe our service to those
Okay.
in need.
The Bastion of Hollowfall.
Beacon in the
This
dark.
city has much to see.
Be strong.
It's been good to sit down and breathe for a bit.
Don't give in to fear.
What is my talent thing screaming at me for? Oh, I leveled up. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, the haste one is really good, actually. Let's do this. We need a cloud emote for chat. When you say a cloud emote for chat, do you mean just like a cloud, like just a cloud? Or what would you have the cloud emote be? Okay.
What have you learned?
Night
She
Watch.
cannot hide
Zalatath
from
is using the Order of Night to serve her whims. I overheard some of the Arathi complaining about a new wave of propaganda that has been put up around Marildar. Find what you can and deliver it to General Steelstrike. I'll be there as soon as I can. We need to convince her of the severity of this threat.
They will not escape.
I also
We
applaud
need to talk.
the team for giving us moments like this where we just sit down and have a little bit of a moment to
course.
talk.
I need to see Rain about my prosthetics anyway. Let's meet later.
I'm not surprised Beck is in. Okay. Let's go.
I will help.
How do I
if
stand
can.
up? Do I just have to jump? I'm stuck on the chair. There we go. Zug zug. The only meme there is that the orcs love saying this thing called where they just say zug zug, and it's like it's just a thing they say. I don't really have anything else to that. Find Anduin and Illyria at the wall. Hey, I want to find them. TWW is just a name, The War Within. What the fuck is this? Oh. I think that's Zalatath's feet. The evil lady in this expansion has bare feet. Because of course she does. Of course you picked that, Bekazen. Can't say I'm surprised.
We will find Xaladath.
Illyrian and Enduin are standing on the wall looking at Beladar, the large crystal in the sky.
I do not miss. I wish you had heeded my warning and stayed in Dornegal. She is here, Anduin. The Arathi are in danger. We are in danger.
I needed to see if there were really descendants of the Arathi down here. I'm the king of Stormwind. So many human kingdoms have fallen. I needed to know if there were others.
It was still a foolish risk.
You're not the only one grappling with the voices in their head.
Don't get mad,
What have you
Enduin.
been hearing?
Beladar, the Emperor's vision. That prophecy that drew them here. It's the radiant song I'm hearing.
Oh
You have
shit.
been hearing the star?
Yes. No, not really. When I saw Beladar for the first time, I had the vision again. It's related somehow.
Oh.
I wish Khadgar were here. He'd know what it all meant.
Eh,
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you
Didn't
would.
mean to-
No. You're right. I wish he was here as well.
Man,
We'll have to find our own.
I'm
answers.
actually sad. I'm gonna miss Khadgar.
I've gotten a look at the crystals in their key flames. It's not Azerite, but it's close enough that I think they're connected.
Then you realized when Beladar shifted for the first time.
Their day of darkness. The same day Sargeras plunged that sword into Azeroth.
Oh. 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 Was he maybe not aiming at the soul of Azeroth? Was he aiming at something else? Was he aiming at this? What is Beladar? Man, that's setting up a lot of questions. What the fuck is this crystal? I mean, it was a question anyways, but... No, that's not the tip of the sword. We knew what the sword looked like. The sword is like bone-like. So it's not the tip of the sword, that's for sure. This crystal was there before the sword was plunged into the planet. But it started the crystal turning from light to void every once in a while. The only thing that we know of in the Warcraft universe that can do this, which is being a giant light thing and then turning into a giant darkness thing, like a giant void thing, are these creatures called the Naru. And the Naru, how do I describe the Naru even? They're essentially a race of living sentient energy beings that by default their natural state is the light, right? But they also can turn into the void, because apparently when they get, when they get pushed too far, they eventually get turned into that. So, is this Naru in nature? And if so, why did Sargeras plunge his sword towards it? Maybe, I don't know if that means that we're under Silithus right now. I don't know. I'm so curious, but it's really interesting. This sets up the lore to go in an interesting direction. The TLDR of the Warcraft universe in regards to like the great conflict behind everything is light versus dark, essentially. Like it tends to be in a lot of fictional things. It's all about light versus darkness. Always ends up being that in the grand background, right? And we haven't really seen direct clashes between the light and the dark, really. So far, we've seen essentially proxy wars between the light and dark. For example, we've seen the forces of the living beings versus the Burning Legion. The living beings generally being more light aspected and wanting, good, essentially. And the forces of the Burning Legion being these chaotic demons that just ravage everything. We've never seen the light and dark clash directly. So I'm wondering if they're building up towards that now. Like an actual war between light and dark. It would make sense, considering that that's been prophesized and mentioned here and there in the story so many times, but they've never gone in that way yet. So it's very possible that they would go in that direction eventually. All right, let's find this propaganda and get done with it. It's been hinted at, though, that the light might not be all nice as well. So I'm wondering if they're taking us in a direction where,
We will triumph.
you know, the whole idea of like mankind has to fight for itself type shit. It'd be interesting. And when I say mankind in this game, I don't just mean humans. I mean mortal kind, I guess I should say. What's up, Ababa? It's going pretty well. Just yapping away about the lore and the story. This guy looks cool. I love that World of Warcraft has like plus-sized characters now. They look really sick in armor. Like in big-ass armor. Big. Yeah, they're this... essentially, there's allied races in this game, which are... the best way I can describe it is just different ethnicities of an existing race. So you have the normal humans, which are just, you know, average brawny people. And then you have the plus-sized characters that are, in this case, Kultiran humans. So you have like female characters that are built, you know, just thicker. And then you have male characters that are also built thicker. Like this is a male Kultiran. Big, brawny, strongman body type. And same for the women. Big, brawny, strong woman body type. And then you have the normal average body type in the game, which is this. So like big, muscly, normal human. And sadly, we don't have access to the scrawny humans. They are a thing. They just never gave us access to them. I kind of want them to do that though, because I feel like for casters, it would look sick. Oh, hey, what's up, Farron?
We'll see you through the shadow.
Hold on, I gotta repair my
A
gear.
dangerous world calls for inspired
Oh, she's got
solutions.
armor stuff. She's got a fucking light
The
helmet.
shadows don't stand
You
a
look
chance
modded
against
compared to
light.
other characters. It's because I'm a Draenei in a human kingdom. If I went to another place, you know. I thought you could be a scrawny one. I don't think you can, no. I can check real quick. Hold on. But I'm pretty sure you can't. Create character. Kultiran. Yeah, no, I don't see a body type for that. I do not. I don't see a body type change for this. Customize? No. Beard, mustache, hair color, hairstyle, face, skin color, and eyesight, but that's it. You can't change the body type. You can't be the scrawny ones. Yeah, no, we've seen Kultirans that are the scrawny body type back in Battle for Azeroth, but they never released them as a playable race, sadly. Eyesight? Oh yeah, you can make your character blind if you want. Both eyes, only one eye. That's a really cool detail. Customization wise, this game absolutely shits on Final Fantasy 14 nowadays. It no longer has like limited character creation options. They go crazy. Like, let me show you female night elf character options. Let's say I wanted to make a druid. So I'm gonna make it like default as much as possible to start with, and then you're gonna see everything. I'm gonna show you everything you can do. I'm making her as default as possible, removing everything. Okay. You can start with like a basic character, and then you can literally just like do whatever you want. So there's a bunch of different skin colors that you can play with. There's like 9 different faces for the night elf. There's like way more on other races sometimes as well. There's 20 different hairstyles. That might not sound like a lot, but each race has their own hairstyles. So unlike FF, you just like kind of have to pick one on there that you like. You have 17 hair colors on this. You can enable having vines in your hair if you want to. You can have different type of ears. You can have different length of eyebrows. You can have different eye colors. There's a few less customization options in the sense that you don't have like a color palette to select from, so you can't go too crazy, but you still can. You can change the eyesight, so if you want a character to have some blind elements, you can. You have different face marks, because that's a specific thing from the Night Elf. You can have different scars. Again, they're all specific to the race that you pick, but yeah. I would be sad that I can't change the face structure. You can't change the face structure on FF either, though, can you? Oh, in the sense that you can change the bones and stuff. Okay, that's fair. That's true. That is fair. I don't think that that's very developed in Final Fantasy, though, in my opinion. It doesn't change things that much in FF. You can have vines on your head. You can have whatever earrings you want. A nose ring if you want. You can have like a necklace. There's a bunch of different options that you can play with. Yeah, the changes for the face stuff on FF, I would say, are so subtle that I've never even considered them really a part of the equation in my mind. But yeah, you can make kind of wild characters. You can do kind of whatever you want, which is pretty cool. Like, you can really go crazy with it and have like a character that looks discerningly different. And it's pretty cool. Red Draenei, this the red the red one, the Warlock one. Yeah, you can have Eridar. I think I have it unlocked actually. Skin color, yeah, I do. You can have Eridar Draenei if you want. Hold on, look. You can have the red, the like light red, dark red, black skinned. You can look sick. You can have the green eye color, which is also part of this. And this is unlocked through questing. So you can have like really cool looks. There's a lot of different hairstyles, things you can do with it. Different hair colors. Different horns. You can be very cool. Yeah, you can choose the length of your tail, the thickness of your tendrils. Again, the eyesight, you can put a circlet on them if you want. You can choose whether you have ornament on your tail or not. So like, you can do kind of whatever you want. It's really cool. Yeah, this is way better than it used to be. It used to be kind of shit. But now it has a lot of options. Yeah, the tail ornaments are really cool. I have them on my paladin as well. If you haven't seen. Look at her. She has the yellow golden ornaments because of the armor she's wearing. It's hard to tell, but like a lot of the options that I have on my character aren't the armor. They're built into the race that I'm playing. I play a light forged Draenei. They're essentially light infused Draenei. Okay? And you can change different options on them and stuff like that. Make them look however you want. But more importantly, you can give them like different... so they have different hairstyles. Oh my god, I didn't know this was a hairstyle. That might be new. I might want that hairstyle. That looks sick. What the fuck? I like that. I might have to rework my character. I might have to go to a hairdresser. Another thing that this game does that is fucking sick. You can go to the hairdresser and change everything about your character except the race. So like, look, you know what? We're gonna do that right now. Watch. I'm gonna show you what you can do. It's insane. Yeah, you can literally change the sex of your character by going to the barber. That barber is a fucking surgeon as well, apparently. Look. I'm gonna go back to the city. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I can be fine. Oh, hold on. I want to use my town portal animation. Yippee. This is a reference to Warcraft 3, where you could teleport your units back to your main city with a portal that you use an item for. You cannot change subtle features. Yeah, maybe eventually back then. They've been working on adding more and more customization options to the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if eventually it was an option. All right, let's go to the portals, which are... Where are the portals to the city? I think they're here. That's the Horde one. Stormwind. Go in here. Druid Shaman are any class or race with an alternate form. Oh yeah, Druids can also change the shapes of their like cat form, bear form, flight form, whatever they might have form. Same for Shamans, they can change their wolf form into other things. Yeah. You can have an incubus instead of a succubus if you want. You can have a... There's so many customization options in this game that is crazy. And the crazy part is that a lot of them you unlock through questing. And that's really cool. Because it feels like an RPG when you unlock those things through questing. It's really, really cool. I went to the wrong place. I'm being stupid. Where's the barber again? Over there. I remember. I've played this game too fucking much. Getting stuck. Okay. Barber. Okay. So this is my character right now. Okay. I could literally do this and become a man. My armor looks absolutely horrendous on male characters, so I'm not going to do that. But I could literally just change my character to a man right now if I wanted to. The game would let me. And all it would cost me is some gold. No real money purchase, no nothing like that. I could just do this. Right there. Wow. On the other hand, what I am going to do is actually change my character's looks into... Oh my god, brother. Oh my god. Bro, that hairstyle is gorgeous. What the fuck? I like it a lot. Yeah, the male Draenei are extremely beefy. They're big dudes. That hairstyle looks so nice, dude. I could make her have white hair. I kind of like the golden hair, though. It looks really nice. The color combo is goated. Yeah. The Drakthir character creation. I actually don't like the Drakthir very much, but that goes more with the fact that they don't have what's it called? They don't have much option in terms of armor. But I'll show it in a second. Hold on. The only reason I chose those horns, by the way, is because they come with like the decoration that I really like. This one is kind of sick too, to be fair. But I really like the finery on this one. The hanging threads and stuff. It looks really nice. Yeah, every pair of horns has... Well, not every. But most pair of horns have, like, decoration that you can put on them. So you can have, like, lance tips. You can have plated caps on your cut-off horns if you want to. That's pretty sick. But I really like these. With the little hanging threads. How do they sleep? Don't ask questions. You will get shot. Pure rune. You can change the rune. I can have jaw decorations. That's kind of sick. That looks really nice. A crown or a rune stone. That's pretty cool too. You can have jewels or shards. I like the idea of having shards actually. And then you have different tattoos for the body. So you see the golden tattoos that glow when I move around? You can change those to exalted or illustrious. So you have different options that you can play with. The tail, you can choose the length and the ornaments, like I said, and the colors of the ornaments. It's like if you want a different theme, you can change that. It's really cool. You know? Yeah, you can change it to whatever you want. There's different themes. Well, not whatever you want, but there's a lot of different themes. Bro, that hairstyle is gorgeous. Holy shit. I'm kind of happy I checked that now. Mamma mia. She looks so good. I'm kind of curious how good she would look in armor that's not a slut mug. Like the Valkyr armor that I made. Oh my god, that looks sick! She looks so cool in this armor. What about like the Holy Knight? She looks like a badass. You can't really tell when she's wearing this armor. This was the like Alliance Paladin armor that I made. I find it sick. The asymmetrical shoulder pad goes hard. And then the hood and cape. But wearing like plated armor otherwise. I don't know. I love the look. Less bombastic, that's for sure. But it looks really cool. This is the Draenei Origins. It's because it's like the purple crystals that a lot of them use in their armor. When they weren't like the light type Draenei. I gotta make more fits though. I wonder if I could get shoulders that would look good with this. that are a little more there. No. Ooh, these kind of fit. Maybe a cape? That hides the ass. I'm sure some of you will not be happy with that. Circlet of the Mother Tree. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this. There's back blings in this game. You can have a little heart bow on your back if you want. Or like a pack like that. They actually did this, I think, before Final Fantasy did it. They have like wings you can have on your back. Yeah, because they did it 4 years ago. They have like a bunch of stuff like that. They have capes, of course, but they also have like some back stuff that you can just put on. That looks really cool. I do actually think these shoulders are not bad with this main, this chest piece. But I'm gonna keep it as is for now. Can you keep those in dungeons and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, they're just armor. They don't work like in FF where you have to like take them out and they work like an accessory. They're actually like something you can wear in combat. That's what she means, bad guy. In FF, accessories like umbrellas and backpacks and things like that are essentially a spell that you use and then it puts it on you, but you can't use it in combat. It disappears the moment you go in combat because it's not meant to be like, yeah. There's a lot of restrictions when it comes to glamour in FF, which is really weird. Yeah, Erenville's backpack is something that you can't wear while you go in combat. At least I don't think you can, as far as I remember. But yeah, this is really cool. I can just go to a hairdresser and change so many options of my character. I don't know if you saw, but I could change the face. I could change the eyes. I could change anything. The horns, the skin color, even the sex of my character if I wanted to. It's really, really cool. No money spent. The only thing you have to spend money for is if you want to change the race entirely. I saw someone ask, I think it was Bad Guy, for the Drakthir character customization options. I'm not as big of a fan of it personally, because I don't like the dragon shape all that much, because it doesn't get to wear cool armor. In essence, it's alright, but it's not my type of thing. But you can absolutely change a lot of things on there. You can change the primary color, the secondary color, how strong you want the secondary color to be. You can make them look like whatever you want, really. You can change the body pattern. You can change what the color of the body patterns might be. The body markings. You have a lot of options for everything. The chest spikes, you can decide whether you want to have them or not. Or legs. You can have subtle horns. You can have, yeah, there's 20 different shapes of horns you can pick from. Horn colors. There's horn jewelry. There's like what you want the jewelry colors to be. There's a lot of customization. There's the crest of your dragon. There's like the face, so you can change what like the shape of the face ends up looking like. The different snouts. You can have a different face pattern, a different face marking, eye color, a different type of eye. You can change whether they're blind or not, same thing as everybody else. Different horns for the ears, different horns for the brows, different ones for the fucking cheeks. Like, there's so many options. There's more options than you can even reasonably consider. And then on top of that, you get to change your mortal form, which are essentially always based after high elves. I would say this is where they missed the most, because they look really crunchy to me. But I guess maybe I'm in the minority, because I think there's a lot of people that like those, but I find them kind of weird looking. I do like the hair highlights thing they've got going on. Their hairstyles are pretty sick with the fact that you can do this, for example. Like, that's really cool. They have hair decoration. I like them conceptually. Me too. I don't think I like the execution. They look a little scrunkly to me. They do look a little scrunkly to me. Can I change the scale colors? There we go. I mean, you can make something, but I don't know. Part of me wishes they dedicated themselves to one or the other form and gave just wings to this form, for example, and spent a little extra work on this. That's my opinion. Because the dragon form is sick and all, but the big drawback of this, boys, that they don't tell you, every piece of armor in the game disappears on you. You have to pick your armor based on character creation stuff. So you get to pick what you want your armor to look like, but then you're set to that. That's it. You're stuck in there. You can never have any other armor than this, pretty much. And that's the big drawback of it for me. I don't see why I would want that. I rob myself of one of the aspects of the game entirely. Because you can't get armor. Yeah, shoulders and belts, which is just like ridiculous. You essentially rob yourself of an entire part of the game playing this class. Like, you pick this armor and then you're set, and then you can never have anything else. Yeah, it's like the Viera hats, essentially. Same problem. No, there's no mods on this game. Not visual mods anyways. I don't think you can. I don't actually know. But yeah. Naked Dragon is perfect for me. I guess it is, but I don't know. To me, a big part of the game is, like, you know, dressing up your character. So I wish they focused on this form and gave it a little bit more love, because some of those textures, like, there's no way these things were worked on that much. I refuse to believe it. A lot of it feels not great. I wish they focused on this way more and worked on the shape of the face and the head and gave it some more love, because, like, there's potential there. There really is. There really, really is. But it's just squandered. Yo, you can choose the underclothes on this? What the fuck? The fuck? I didn't know that. And the body scales. Yeah, no, there was potential, but it's just eh. And change the philtrum. Philtrum? What is the philtrum? But yeah, the whole facial structure is weird. The textures are very, very rough. It feels like they didn't think about it. Yeah, also give them a tail. I don't know. I wish they gave more love to the mortal form and just skipped this. Gave them wings that pop up whenever they want to fly. Gave them a tail. Make them more anthropomorphized, and then it would have been way better. Between the mouth and nose? Oh, this. Okay. It does look a little odd, but I think that's because the nose looks odd. And the philtrum looks too defined compared to the rest of the skin. That doesn't look right. It's not like a different shade of skin. It's supposed to be a physical thing. Not just a dash of rectangular paint slapped there. So yeah. Like, compare that face to, like, literally this. Like, there's a lot of problems with Blood Elves as well. Don't get me wrong. I think their heads are a little weird sometimes. But, like, there's definitely more thought put into, like, the shape of the head, the shape of the face. Like, look at how defined this is, right? And then look at the same thing if I go on Drakthir. Like, what the fuck happened? They're, like, smooched up. And I don't understand why, because there's no precedent for that for Dragonkind. They never had something like that. I like the Dragon Lady more. Yeah, but it's not about, like, liking one or the other more. It's about the, like, there's some weird shit that happened when they conceptualized this. Like even look at the sharpness of everything that's visible. Like I said, like there's a lot of stuff that just looks like it's undercooked for this race, and I don't know why. I'm not sure. Like nothing on my Lightforged Draenei other than her armor, but like if I strip down to this, nothing looks like it's undercooked. It all looks finished at the very least. Meanwhile on this, there's definitely stuff on the human form that's just not finished. And the male one is like, I mean, in some ways abominable. Like, don't get me wrong, it's unique. That hairstyle is not helping. Like, if I give it a different hairstyle, it might be okay. Like, it can work, but like, you gotta be careful with what you do, because it'll look weird very easily. Like, there is potential. You can make something look cool, but again, those shoulder scales are fucking abominable. And it's just unfinished is what it feels like to me. I really wish they scrapped the dragon form and just went with the fucking mortal dragon. Because, okay, the idea is that I think they're a breed of dragons that was made by Neltharion. I don't remember their lore. But yeah. I wish they had either scrapped these and fully committed to these, or committed to making armor for these guys. But they didn't. They just went with the in-between, and I think it's a miss. Because you can't fight in this form, by the way. You can only navigate the world in this form. The moment you enter combat, it forces you into this form. Maybe just keep the dragons. But that's the thing, Cindy. If you were going to only keep the dragons, then they would have to commit to making armor for them. And since it's an entirely new skeleton, like they don't have a similar body type to other races, they can't easily do that. A good example is you have gnomes in the Alliance, right? And they share a skeleton, I think, to some degree, with the goblins. And they share a skeleton with, I guess, well, obviously the mecha gnomes. And you have other examples where, like, the blood elves, I'm pretty sure, share a skeleton with, like, they have different body types that they have armor made for, and then they can, like, swap between the races a lot easier. Having an entirely new body type in the game forces them to review how they would make armor for that. And it's not even just body type. It's like animation set, everything. It's just... I think this was too much work, is what I'm saying. I would have rather they went with this, because it's less work. It's easier for them. It's essentially an existing type that they just would have had to transplant whatever the fuck blood elves or humans have, and it would have probably worked. A lot of the other races are a lot easier to work for because they're, you know, barely changing. Drakthir is a big departure. So yeah. Yeah, but money back is in. You know how it is. Is it worth doing that, you know? That's always the question. All right, let's go back to Hallowfall. Let's go back to figuring out what the Order of Night is up to. Is this a new wing that they've added? Yeah, it is. They've expanded the mage tower. Belemeth? Where is Belemeth? Where the fuck is Belemeth? Belemeth. Wow. Where is that? Oh, it's the new capital city of the Night Elves of the Alliance. Wait, it's a capital city? I thought it was going to be a starting zone. Hold on. Is it populated? It seems to be. That's really cool. And there's a portal to Mount Hyjal. This is the new capital city of the Night Elves. That's really cool. I didn't know they were going to turn it into the capital city. I thought it was going to be the starting area. It has so many things to make it the starting area. Interesting. Yeah, it's very pretty. The Night Elves is one of my favorite themes in this game. It's like moon foresty Amazonian warriors in connected with nature. I've said it before. If I can make a paladin that harnesses the light of the moon, that is a Night Elf paladin, I would immediately go that. My Lightforged Draenei is great and all, but I would without a doubt go with an Elune themed, like moonlight powered paladin for the Night Elves. Like, it would be so cool. It would be so cool. Okay. Let's go back to our actual subject matter, aka Hallowfall. I think I'm gonna have to fly there, which is gonna be cool. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually think that one of the strongest points of this game at this point is unironically the traveling with the dynamic flying. Like, I look forward to going from point A to point B without portals.
Goods for outlanders.
That should tell you everything you need to know.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
I will. Don't worry about it. Auditor Balwars. I'm kind of sad for the FF14 mounts now. Yeah. I'm hoping they will bring something new to it eventually. Especially because FF zones aren't exactly small, so they could do something cool with it that increases the speed at which you traverse the map. Give me ways to not have to teleport from point A to point B to not feel like I'm having a miserable time moving around. Like, look at this shit, dude. I have like this dynamic flying system which involves like, you know, height, speed, fucking gravity actually matters. I can't just fly forward forever. I have to gain momentum. It's really cool. Like, look at that and tell me this isn't the coolest way to move around you've ever seen in an MMO. This dynamic flying was the highlight. This was literally the entire reason I played Dragonflight at all. I was like, I want to check this out. It seems really cool when I see people use it. No regret. It's actually really good. Where is this herb that I see on my map? I love the jellyfish. Me too. That's also a really rare mount, by the way. The jellyfish that I've got, that mount is from the worst expansion in the game. It's from the end game of the worst expansion in the game. And it requires fishing like an absolute fucking maniac to get it. I don't know how I actually did that. You have to fish like a maniac, and then it's a weekly boss that you have to go fish a fish for. You have to go to 2 different zones to pick up bait, then go fish a fish. Then the boss spawns and you have to kill it, and then it has only a chance to drop it. It's extremely rare. I literally have not seen anyone else with it in the game so far. Then again, I don't play that much, but yeah.
Meet Auralia, our quartermaster. I'm also proud to call her my daughter.
I wish they had the setting to hide people near NPCs. I wonder if there's an add-on that can do that. I don't imagine an add-on can manipulate what characters you see in the game. Like, I wish I could just hide other people. Because I really want to get immersed, but it's kind of hard when random-ass fucking people on their dark pigeon and big-ass fucking mech-looking thing is around. Yeah, me too, Becca's, and it bothers me. I'm gonna Google it, actually. A way to hide other people's characters in WoW. Hiding other players. No, you cannot hide other players, but you can do the exact opposite and hide yourself. That's a shame. Yeah, no, there isn't. Uno reverse, yeah. People are saying pick a low population dead server. That doesn't work. This game does not work like that. Yeah, it'd be cool if they allow us to hide characters. That is definitely a setting that I want them to add, because it's kind of ridiculous. Oh well. Oh, what the fuck? It got worse! I hate that. I hate it. Anyways.
I pray for the flame to show
Every time we
us
rotate our reserves through, I make sure to learn their names. Many of them won't be coming back. The least I can do is remember them. Why is your daughter the quartermaster? You suspect nepotism? Understandable. You haven't been here for long. My daughter is without a doubt the backbone of the Arathi army. The Arathi army, sorry. I lead it, but she ensures it actually runs. She has a gift for organization that we desperately need. I've tried to rotate her onto the front lines as part of our reserve rotation, as is only fair. I was overruled by the Prairie every time. Oh, wow. So I guess the forces that be don't want her daughter to not be that. Cool. Night Watch.
We are surrounded.
Anything I can help you with, champion?
Caution.
Or outsider, I should say. General Steelstrike reads through the propaganda you brought her. I need to know more about this Xalatath.
We must rely on outsiders to save
Your skills in combat are impressive, Outlander. We are rotating our next round of reserves into active duty, and they need to sharpen their skills. While Ilaria feels me in Xalatath, I would appreciate it if you could help with their training.
Our holy
Absolutely.
mission. Aralia, send a runner to Farron's new elf friend. We need to talk. Farron tells me your friend wields the void.
Mm-hmm.
I'm either going to regret meeting her or thank the flame.
Yeah, don't worry about it. She's chill.
We are the holders of
Economical requests. I hear you've come from the surface. Did you meet the Earthen? We used to trade with them, but after the Day of Darkness, we struggled to send envoys. Those we sent never made it back. Honestly, we thought that they had perished. I'm going to try reaching out again. I'd like for you to write a letter of recommendation, in case we did something to offend them.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
I can contact the trading post representatives of my people.
For the Empire.
I'll take anything you can offer. Thank you, champion. And also,
Sacred flame
what do you sell?
Guide your way, friend.
Let's see. What's that cape look like? I like the colors. Looks pretty sick. Looks very Crusade-y. Very Arathi. I love the Arathi color scheme. The like red, white, gold. That's a peak aesthetic. Yeah, that's some good shit. I like it. What about the expeditionary shoulders? Oh my god, yes sir. Sign me the fuck up. That cape looks like a cock. What the fuck kind of cocks have you seen? I should never ask that question to an artist. That's a dangerous thing to... Ah! I need it. I need it. I need it right now. Oh my god, that is adorable! Give it to me! Little scrunkly little fucking cat. I will make it mine. Mind mine. Shackled Shadow. That is a fucking mount. Jesus Christ. Wah! I need this. Yesterday. Give it to me. I can have the big cat that I can ride. I need it. It's got a little fucking stumpy tail. I love it. I need to be rank 21 renowned with Hallowful Arathi. That's probably very high. I'm rank 3. Motherfucker. Shit. That's
Always
fine.
Be prepared.
I'll get it eventually, someday. Turmeric's. The gemmiest earthen ever. While writing about the plight of the Arathi, you think about the best way to describe their current state. A bunch of underground weirdos, but aren't we all? Really nice people. I'm not just saying that because they're all staring at me while I write this. You think of how to best describe what the Arathi want from the earthen people. They have some crazy stuff down here. You'll want it. Seriously. Airships. You include a request to Merrick's to bring the representatives of the Zenshiri and trading posts as well. All that's left is to sign your name. Ciel Wave. savior of Azeroth. So many times. There we go. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with my sub goal? Hold up. It's probably from when I fixed it yesterday and I forgot to reset that. Give me a second. Nah, I'm making you guys work harder today. you gotta work a little extra. That's what's happening. I'm not seeing enough subbies, okay? I'm gonna need you guys to step it up. Hold on, I gotta fix this shit. There we go. What do you mean 4? Bro, we've had 1 sub today. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Hold on. Dashboard. Activity feed. Is my activity feed high? Okay, I'm gonna do this. What does it... It's actually lost. This thing is confused. Oh. The bar is gone. I don't know what just happened. Hold up. There was gifted subs? Yeah, 2 gifted subs. So that shouldn't be 3. Am I stupid? Hello, bar? Hello? There we go. I fixed it. I don't know why it was confused. It's fine now. Okay.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift.
Economical request. I hope this goes well. We really need additional resources. Oh shit. I wrote a funny joke. Well, I hope it'll be fine.
For the Empire.
Thank you. I'll send a runner with this to the Earthen. I pray they make it back safely. And thank you for the information about trading with your people. I hope they'll join as well.
Always be prepared.
Those are side quests. We don't need to do that.
Empire.
I'll do those later on another character or something.
It's for all of us.
The Endiri Dawn Surge. Dude, he got drip. Howdy.
Greetings
A
outside.
moment, if you have one. One of my lieutenants, Shinda, Creed Pipe. Wait, that's a side quest. What am I doing?
Always be prepared.
He does got drip, though. Howdy.
Step into the light.
Fight me.
Always
Both of
be
you.
prepared.
I can 2v1 you. Okay,
Sacred
fight me.
flame guide your
Fight
way,
me.
friend.
Fight me.
Stay alert.
Fight me.
May the shadows
Fight me.
pass you by.
Fight me.
There is always hope if we
Okay.
choose to look for
6v1. You'll never stood a chance. That's fucked up. Sorry. Goodbye. I'll beat your asses.
The Harbinger is from the Black Empire? Flames. One of the old gods?
Oh, so they know about the old gods.
Something else. A survivor from the depths of time.
Oh yeah, she's not an old god per se. Not Xalatath anyways. More like an entity that harnesses the powers of the void.
I search each day for a winning strategy.
Thank you. What they learned from you will no doubt save their lives later.
We lose so
I don't know about
many
that.
to the darkness.
Stay a while and listen.
Our holy mission. Walk with me for a bit, outsider. I assume Farron has told you of how we came to this strange land. The Emperor's vision. A prophecy of light, battle, and victory. For the Arathi and the Sacred Flame. I was newly raised to my position. Being entrusted to seek out an Imperial prophecy was a great honor. Our armada braved the storming sea and its impassable tempest. I thought that final storm was sure to scuttle every airship. Instead, there was a radiant flash. The Emperor's vision, exactly as he had foreseen. The light transported us beneath the surface of Azeroth. But still under the light of this star we named Belladar. So many died as the Armada crashed into the cliffs. We thought the eternal flame of Erethdor snuffed out that day. Then, as we labored to rescue this stowaway child, Farron, we discovered that she had preserved embers of the flame, at risk to her own life.
That's adorable. That's so cool.
Brave fool. Yet I'm eternally grateful that she held on to that symbol of hope. Don't tell her I said that. Years later, there was a great rumble. We thought the cavern was going to collapse. It was the Day of Darkness. The first time Beladar shifted to shadow.
Yeah, that was
We had
Sargeras
put down roots by then.
stabbing.
My soldiers left to make homes for themselves. They started families. Flames, help me. There are children now. I've had too many years of defending against the monsters that go bump in the night. Great Chiron and their lamplighters guided us through the darkness. But like Farron, they mistake saving for safeguarding. My people are brave and strong, but they are not all flame-blessed heroes. I know exactly how many soldiers we lose to the dark. If we play it safe, we might survive long enough for me to put my grandchildren on the front line. I welcome you, outsider. I hope your people's arrival and the Earthen's reunification means better days for Mereldar. But I fear we have just made ourselves a bigger target for the dark.
Yeah, kind of. Sorry.
This land was not what we expected.
Yeah, Flames is cute. I love the like idea of having a faith built around things like the sun, fire, the night, like things that are like very real, if that makes sense. I find it more interesting to see spiritualism built around those elements of life personally than our current like religion, like at least our current mainstream religions, if that makes sense. I find it really interesting.
We lose so
Mereldar's
many to
light.
darkness.
I still need more time with Illyria to learn about Xalatath. What I have learned is very worrying. Farron sent word that she was going to the orphanage and asked you to meet her there. She often entertains the children while she is in Mereldar. I don't doubt she would appreciate you doing the same. Play with
We
3
are
Arathi
surrounded
orphans.
by Farron's at the
Yeah.
orphanage. She was the first child to call it home. She visits whenever she can.
Cute. She cares. What's up, Neminam? How you doing? Let's play with the orphans. What do you want to play?
Are you from above?
We're playing hide and seek. One of us is hiding, and you need to find them. Do you want to play? Sure.
Don't wander off into the dark.
Did that just show me where to go? Inside the building? Uh-huh. Found you. Wow, you're pretty good at hide and seek. What can I say? I'm a professional. Just putting around. I can't believe you typed PugChamp 3 times. Oh, wait, where am I going? Howdy.
Why are monsters
We're
mean?
looking for a big grown-up to pretend to be a monster. Can we slay you? Sure.
Only play when it's day. Because at night,
Kaiju Chomp.
monsters bite.
Rawr. Taunting flex. I'm very strong. Rawr. Rawr. I'm scared. Rawr. Dies. Didge. Okay. What are you guys playing? Oh. This? That was a great throw. Thank you. What can I say? I'm a professional. Where's Farron? Oh, inside the orphanage.
My faith kindles my hope.
Cute.
We are a
Welcome
light
to
in
our
the
orphanage.
darkness.
When we arrived, I was the only child. They founded this for me. I'm not quite sure how Siegfried put up with me, I was quite rambunctious. I love coming here when I'm in town. Despite everything, the kids are so bright and happy. They are our future, and we fight for them.
If you are lost in darkness,
I love coming here whenever I visit Mereldar. The kids always bring a smile to my face, and I hope to do to them as well. Oh, I hope I do to them as well. After everything they have been through, they deserve happiness.
Despite everything, that's the warning bells of the main gate.
Children, inside!
Go inside, kids.
We cannot hide from evil.
The bell tolls.
lost in
Those bells mean Mereldar is under attack. Let's get to the gates and find out what's going on. Ah, yes. The peaceful moment right before
Be strong.
chaos strikes again.
Under attack. Children, stay inside.
Let's go quick. Oh, it's right there. Wait, their gates are right next to the orphanage? Jesus Christ.
Beladar's light. How?
Look, General. Darkfire. This is Auric's doing.
Oh yeah, the cob is striking during the light day is not possible normally. Alric is behind this. I know it. I can feel it. Whatever his plan is, champion, we need to stop it.
Despite everything,
I can feel void emanations from ahead. Powerful ones. This can only be Xal'atath's work. Be ready, champion.
They will not escape.
After what the Cobbis did at the beach. Champion, we need to save anyone we can. We can't let them take more Arathi. Okay.
We have lost so many.
we carry the flame.
We will make them pay for
into
this,
the unknown.
champion. We will hit them so hard they never come back.
A beacon
Let's
in
do
the
it.
dark.
I can sense 3 beacons of void ahead, all funneling their power into one massive font of darkness. You'll need to kill them. With them dead, I can bring down the shield.
She cannot hide from me.
And crossroads of twilight. We need to take the veneration grounds back from the Cobbis. Push them back and pave a bloody path through them. We need to stop whatever is happening to at the Eternal Flame. If they manage to corrupt it like they did at the tower, I don't even want to imagine what will happen.
The darkness comes.
Arathi, push back the Kobis. Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed lands.
Alright, time to beat some ass. Whee! You'll fuck with the wrong people. Howdy, motherfucker. You're dead.
The Harbinger manipulates the Kobis through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear. Darkness!
Fucking... The Harbinger. Yar! Didn't know Xal'atath was a pirate all along. You're dead.
Yes, yes! Night falls! Renalas begins!
Are we failing to stop them? Are we too slow?
Join me in the shadows. Bring the Harbinger joy.
Or are we helping by killing, maybe? Are we, like, sacrificing them or something? I have a feeling we're doing something wrong. Oh, fuck. Why are some of them ranged? This constitutes a problem. There we go. Nathaniel Blightcollar still a thing? I think he was killed during Shadowlands. Finally. Worst fucking written character in the history of World of Warcraft.
Ritual is the source of this darkness.
Oh.
We need to break through this barrier.
We will in a second. I've got a rare to go kill. Give me a second.
Strength from the darkness. So do I.
Okay. Does any VTuber watchers here care about immersion? I never had the fantasy that VTubers were real anime, so I don't care. Some people definitely do, especially if you watch someone who's like putting on a character. But someone who's like me, who's just a streamer that has a character that I use to represent me rather than playing a character, I think it's different. No one has the illusion that I am the character that my VTuber lore is. Does that make sense? At least I hope for you you don't, because you'll be disappointed. The only time I kind of care about it is if the streamer is trying to keep it separate from their IRL. Yeah. For me, my character is me. Or like it's a... The lore and the universe that I built around Ciel, you know, my character design and everything, it's built around being a metaphor for a lot of the stuff that I've gone through. But just written in a way that's like, you know, a fantasy. It's a made-up world. Just built around my personal life. But if you're like an idol VTuber that has a strong disconnect between you and the character that you portray on the screen, I think it's different. You know? So yeah.
My arrow strike
To break through this shield next.
We
Let's
must
get up to
rely
it.
on outsiders to
A
save
candle in the
Arathi.
dark. Beladar has turned to shadow. We must retreat back to Merildar. Felicia looks towards Elric lied. No. We need to destroy Elric first. Take him down. Then we retreat.
Caution.
I hope she
is
doesn't die.
warranted.
Bring down the bubble. This odious man. It reminds me of Darken Drathir. Let us hope he stays dead. Aw, they're mentioning Darken. That's crazy.
I will not. Elric thinks the shadows will save him. He should see what true power looks like.
He's not there, is he? Oh, he is. Okay.
Harbinger spoke of you.
Did she speak of me
taken
now?
An interest in you. Harbinger, do not forsake me.
You went from being very confident to crying for your life. Maybe a little too fast. You're dead.
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters?
The sacred flame is lost. Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Beladar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch.
Dude, the micro expressions, damn!
We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way.
Together we guide the way, my friends. Neat. That was really cool.
We must prepare
May the
for
light
Meladar's
bless Farron.
shift.
I thought the eternal flame lost. Thought this was the end of hope and the death of our people.
The day of darkness.
Why did it turn back to
changed
purple straight away? Oh. Wait, is it? It's weird. I think this is just a world thing where it changes between the two regularly. Our veneration grounds have been desecrated. Its beauty marred. It's going to take a bigger effort, but I would appreciate anything you can do to clean up our grounds.
Caution is warranted.
I'll work on it. How you doing, Enduin? What's up, Bailey?
I needed.
By the lights. That was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. The closest was Kalia's resurrection, but that... So many people. One purpose. One unity. One hope.
Who is calling for help?
My faith kindles my hope.
What have you learned?
The shadow always tries to corrupt. It only works on the weak-willed.
They will not escape.
By the flame, that was close. I'm glad it worked. I mean, of course it worked. I knew it would. Don't tell the general I said that.
In my heart,
That was too close.
there's fire.
This attack took a toll on all of us. We have many injured and many shaken. Can you check in with those people? See how they're doing.
Don't give in to fear. I will see you through the shadow. A beacon in the dark. Valeria, what happened?
For years I've held back the void within me, worried I'd hurt my loved ones. When Dalaran fell, I didn't draw on my power, and someone dear to me paid the price. Like Alric, Zalatar thinks herself safe behind layers of shadow. She isn't. Not when I can turn their own power against her. I will do all it takes to end her threat for good.
I see. How are you doing, Steel Strike?
I must ensure my people's survival.
Alric drove a wedge through the heart of the Arathi people. We will root out his followers, his cult. We will burn it to the ground. I will undo everything he has done. How you doing?
Holy mission. When I saw the depths of Alric's betrayal, I lost hope. I retreated. Flames. The Cobus would have taken Mereldar. I pray
Wait.
for the flame to when I saw
That's
the
it?
depths
No
of
more dialogue
Alric's
than that?
betrayal, I lost hope. I retreated. Flames. The Cobus would have taken Mereldar.
The switch? Hey, I'm a simple man. What can I say?
What can I do?
How you doing, Enduin?
Weird. What Farron said, it got me thinking. Perhaps I've been wrong about what the light wants from me.
Perhaps you have been, my friend. Perhaps you have been. I don't think those Cobus should be standing up. I think that's a bug. Alright, let's clean the veneration grounds. I really like the theme of the Arathi. Just like their look is really cool. Like fighting the darkness, the whole flame thing. Very hope core, and their visuals is really cool too.
Meladar shift in your favor.
You should have seen it. We took so many Cobus down. Sure, we took a few flesh wounds, but the flame preserved us and let us carve a bloody swath through them. Well done on surviving.
Stay productive in the light.
Ha, you just have to kill them before they kill you. Well, maybe don't be too fanatic about the killing thing. But hey, making it to the next day is what matters.
step into the light.
The veneration grounds have been despoiled, ruined. Where do we go from here? If they can strike at our most sacred places, how long before they come for the rest of us? The Arathi are survivors. You'll pull through this.
Beware the shadows.
You're right. We've survived worse, and we will again. Of course I'm right.
We are the seekers of
By the
light.
flame, that was close. If those Cobbs had broken through to Merildor, who knows what would have happened? You fought to keep those you love safe.
When the star shifts, seek shelter.
We are the Empire's might. We are the wall. We'll head to the Eternal Flame. Troops, move out.
You carry your torch.
We got
light
dinged
the
up pretty
city.
bad by the Cobbis. Lost a few friends. Killed lots of Cobbis though, so there's positives. I'm sorry you lost friends.
Stay alert.
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Nothing that won't happen again. Thanks for checking in on us. We'll meet you at the Eternal Flame. What's up, Hina? How you doing? Oh, there's one more group. I almost didn't see.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
Flames, they were raising our dead. I had to kill my sister after watching her get cut down by those monsters. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry.
When the star shifts, seek shelter.
We do what we have to. We always do what we have to survive. We'll head to the Eternal Flame. The Arathi endure. That's a fucking horrible scenario. The music is really good, yeah.
Arathi, friends, the flame blesses us with victory. Your courage against the dark has saved the day.
What's up,
We are
Felrin?
a light in the darkness.
Okay, they don't have new dialogue.
We are far from the Empire.
Thank you, champion. It may not have seemed like much, but this is one of our most sacred places. We remember our dead here. We have a lot to remember. That line goes hard.
The day of darkness changed.
The Arathi's spirit can never be broken.
We lose so many.
General, the Nerubians. They've opened a new front at Light's Redoubt.
I searched
Just
each
before the
day
Cobbis
for
attacked, we
openings.
received word of a disturbance near Livia's patients. Now we know the cause. Light. We can't survive fighting on two fronts, champion. We have to stop this. Now.
We must rely on outflames.
Arathi, mount up. Light's Redoubt calls for help. We bring hope into the darkness.
We bring hope into the darkness. Let's go. Wait, I sensed the nearby skyglyph thing. I actually did. It's right here. Somewhere here. Where is it? I see it on the map, but I don't see it in game. Is it up? It's not up, is it? I don't even think I can go that far up. No, I must have missed it down. Right? Okay. Oh, I see it now. I don't think it was visible earlier. Was it? The flying is really cool, man. No.
Livia's patience is overrun. We must buy the villagers time before the reckoning can launch.
A lamplighter brings
Livia's
hope.
patience. So many people. By the flame, I was here only a few days ago. We have to help them, champion.
Be strong, my friend.
The Arathi have been knocked back once again. It's up to us to help them stand firm. We need to do what we can to hold back this tide.
Will I be forgiven?
Let's talk to Chiron.
We are
The
prepared.
populace of Livia's patients is being abducted. The lamplighters are helping, but there are too many Nerubians.
Your flame brings hope.
I must ensure
We have to
my
stop this
people's
here,
survival.
champion. Flames, we cannot survive if this is not stopped. At least here we can use the power of our airships. The Reckoning's guns will turn this tide. We just need the time to get it ready.
We are surrounded by
Flames.
dangers.
They tunneled through the lake bed. Livia's patience has already fallen.
We must rely on outsiders to save.
We need time to get the Reckoning ready. Take your friends and hold back the Nerubians for as long as you can. They deserve nothing but death for what they have done to our people.
The day of darkness changed everything.
We have to try to save any of our people left alive in Livia's patience. Every Arathi is or was a member of the military. If you can help them, they'll be able to help themselves.
My heart.
Stalwarts, we are the wall today. Together we will stand against the darkness.
We need to evacuate the villages before the Reckoning's bombardment.
I can do that. I'm gonna beat up the big shroom first, though. Don't mind me. I just absolutely slammed that thing. And I got a new ring for it. Not bad. Oh, I have a lot of gear waiting for me. Hold on. Goddamn. Lots of upgrades.
I have many lucky doos you like.
I have many lucky
Friend
doos.
of the Grummels.
You like?
Friend of the Grummels.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels. Yeah, that was a rare. They're marked on the map with a little, like, circle with a silver star in it. And they often give you little rewards, reputation, stuff like that. Same for treasures that you can find like this. So this Arathi treasure hoard. It'll give me like some stuff. And also often like crafting stuff. Reputation stuff. It's a nice little side thing to explore.
Step into the light.
Ha! This is not the day I thought I was going to have this morning. If I can just get my armor on, I can fight my way out.
Beware of the
I'll buy you
shadow.
time, homie. Nerubian slain. Let's go. Dude, I love playing Paladin. Okay, where's the other guy? Right here.
Greetings,
I'll buy you
outsider.
time, buddy. Hammer of Wrath is still one of the coolest paladin abilities to me. You just chuck a fucking hammer at the enemy and kill them. A hammer made of light. A hammer made of wrath. Which makes it even cooler. Okay. The cursed pickaxe was funny. But I'm gonna... Warbound until equipped. Oh, I should send that to one of my other characters if I make any leveled to this point. Light hammer, aren't they heavy? You're so funny. You're so funny. You and your silly puns.
In hardship,
I'll buy you time, buddy. You put on the mask? Nobody cared about me until I put on the mask.
In hardship, kindness.
Mask's so cool. You know, I actually like my mask. It's pretty neat. The fact that it actually moves. I like that a lot. Is pretty cool. If you ask me. That's just my opinion, though.
We burn brightly together. Everyone is evacuated. The Nerubians are massing for another assault. Fall back! Quickly! Before the Nerubians overwhelm us.
Am I needed?
You must keep the light over the Arathi alive at any cost.
Radiant song.
I am on the hunt.
These Nerubians keep coming. Normally I would be grateful for my enemies to throw themselves at me in such a blatant manner. They keep us from my true quarry. Quarry? I don't know.
She cannot hide from
Can you
me.
drink while wearing the mask? No. I was gonna think if there's like a silly thing I could say, but no.
We owe our service to those in need.
Good job, champion. I'm surprised the Nerubians aren't fleeing already.
Despite everything, the Arathi
Between
find
myself,
joy.
Illyria, Anduin, and you, I think we managed to save quite a few. The Nerubians abducted many of the rest. We need to help them.
Don't give in to fear.
The rise of the reckoning. The reckoning is ready. Let's make these spiders pay. Blood for blood.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
Let's get it. Time to shoot them with the big boat. Ooh, cutscene.
We have to get out of here now.
Where's Anduin?
Oh, he's gonna help us. He's a hero. He can't help himself.
The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch.
Don't you dare sacrifice yourself, Anduin. You'll live. Even if you go in, I believe in you. You'll live. He's a strong cookie. You don't want to know how strong his dad was.
Curse them all! Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
Well, I don't see him, but I'm sure he'll live.
I lost track of him.
We'll get him back.
We can't let them reach Merodar. Blast them apart.
Yeah, fun fact, his dad, dude, there's a crazy story there. His dad, Varian Rin, was abducted and then split into two halves. His weak half and his strong half. And his strong half lost its memory and became a gladiator. And his weak half was planted as a like pseudo leader of the Alliance, but was manipulated by the dragons, the Black Dragonflight, essentially to cause chaos in the human Alliance. And the gladiator side of him was strong enough as a single human to like fight ogres and shit like that, which in universe as a warrior without any magic is pretty much unseen. So like his dad was just like brawn, like super strong. Yeah, it's really cool. The lore is actually really interesting when you go back to old lore.
Let's give Zalatat's forces a taste.
Again,
of
this
their
is
own
really
shadows.
old lore from a long time ago. Oh, to be manipulated by the dragons. You need help. You really need help. I missed. That sounds cool. Yeah, no, the lore is really cool. When it's the lore that's... So, see, the funny thing is, you see everything I just told you? The whole, like, him being split in two halves, his weak half, his strong half, the other half being a gladiator, and like, his weak half being a leader of the Alliance. None of that is in the game. The majority of it was told through comics, like a comic side book, and like maybe 2 lines of dialogue that were in the game that were not voiced, that were from a random NPC that you don't have to interact with. I'm not kidding. That entire lore I just told you about, which has way more going on, by the way. He makes friends within the gladiator arena. The strong version of him makes friends in the gladiator arena, which help him get out of being a gladiator. They sacrifice themselves so that he can get out of being a gladiator, and he slowly starts remembering who he was and stuff like that. Like, all of this lore, none of it is in the game, which is just like a complete fucking tragedy, because it should be in the game.
We've beaten them back. Let's get Anduin.
That's what people should like about the game. So it's a treat for the people who actually dedicate themselves to the game and not to the grind.
We'll lose his trail.
No, I actually think it's a disservice to both. People that like the game for the grind would feel more attached to the game if it was given a proper narrative. And the people that don't want the story, there's probably ways to make it work for everyone, essentially. But they don't even try. What the fuck? Those were cool. There's like night trolls.
Flames! They were ready for us. Brace yourself!
Yeah, Blizzard wasting potential, as always. Well, this time around, they're trying, and I respect that. Oh, what's up, Xerix? Is that Alfirian? Or Tyrande? Oh no, it's the locals. I guess they don't like Nerubians either? Yeah, important lore should be in the game. And I'm glad that it's finally being given a little bit of focus, because in the past, all those things about Anduin and Illyria and Magni that I told you guys about that has been developed in this would have been like a side dialogue that wouldn't even have been hinted at it existing. You know the little like dialogue symbol that you've seen above the head of NPCs when it means I can interact with them to get a little extra lore if I want it? That wasn't in the game before. This is the first time they've ever had this. You might think, oh, this should have been in the game since the fucking start. It wasn't. They hid those things behind, like, you had to go look for it. And on top of that, even when you looked for it, half of it wasn't in the game. It was in side stories that were released in the form of, like, videos, books, comics, whatever you can think, blog posts sometimes. I'm not even kidding. Like, it was so stupid. Now it's in the game. Good job.
Strike true.
I have hunted demons across the great dark. If Xal'atath thinks that she can escape me, then she is more foolish than I thought.
I will not fail again.
My faith.
What fools we are. Nah, we got this.
If you are lost in darkness.
Damn it all! We were too hasty and now my people are paying the price. We were fools to think the Nerubians wouldn't be prepared for an incursion. Arathi soldiers are made of stern stuff, but even they will struggle to walk off an airship crash. I will keep everyone here safe. Please go into the field and rescue as many people as you can.
We carry the flame.
Will do, ma'am. Will do.
Many deals for a friend of the ground.
Wait, what did that sell?
Like you.
No, okay, we're good.
May your feet find good trails.
May your feet find good trails. Oh, Illyria has a quest for me. Howdy.
We will find Xal'atath.
Anduin survived that swarm. I do not doubt that for a moment. Even so, the Nerubians are everywhere, and he's just one man. Wherever he goes, wherever he is taken, I will find him. Find me any signs that he yet lives. That is all I need to follow him to Azeroth's end.
I do not miss.
He probably feels like an aunt to him.
Without a fight. He has to be down there.
I'll get him back. Don't you worry about it. Not that fucking emote back. You absolute fiend. I love the QQ emote so much. It's so cute. Oh, rare. Rare detected. Beat his ass. Nice. New helmet. Better helmet.
I have many, many wares. Good
I have
fortune
many,
to our
many
friends.
wares. Is there one of them in a cave or something? Or where is that one? There's a marker on the map right here. Oh, it's for this. Oh, it's Anduin's cape. Bro, they stripped him down. That's fucked up. Some airship rubble. Oh, we're gonna find his lion gauntlet. They actually did fucking strip him down. What the fuck? I didn't think the Nerubians were freaky like that. My god, the Hammer of Light ability is so sick. Bonk. Dude, it's so nice. Basically, every single time I use one of my cooldown abilities, I am then prompted whenever I get 5 of these, which is Holy Power, I can just do a massive bonk. It's extremely satisfying. Like, look. I do this. Oh, they're all dead already. Shit. I do this. And then I grow. And boom. Big bonk. The bonkening. They die too quickly, though. Bonk. The big light explosion that you see, that's me bonking them with a hammer. Oh, wait. My armor looks ugly.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
I fixed it. I see herb. I see herb. I pick up herb. Where is herb? There it is. Can I get it without getting aggro? I couldn't. No! Many lucky doos. You like? Yeah, let's go get the last thing. From Anduin's. Big bonk. There is a sky glyph nearby. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, all the way up. Wow, they actually put one really high up this time. I'm lucky I'm decent at this game. Yippee! I love the squid, but I also might remove it from my favorite mounts because it looks so goofy. It kind of fucks with me. Like, what is this, brother?
Do you see any sign of that woman who saved us?
Then again, my giant fucking ass cheeks hanging out is enough to take me out of the immersion.
And there's something foul down there as well.
So never mind. Bro, I actually really love this hairstyle I got now. It looks so good. Like, look at the hair. I swear to God, please look at the hair. I'm not zooming in for anything else. I promise. That hair looks beautiful. Like, it looks so nice. Stop looking down.
What have you learned?
You've returned. I trust you have news.
She cannot hide
A shattered
from
gauntlet
me.
and some scraps of cloth, but no corpse. That's good. At least. He's alive and he fought back. Still, it's not much to go on. Most rangers would be understandably stumped. Luckily, I am not most rangers.
I will not fail again.
I thank you, champion, on behalf of those you saved. No one deserves to die alone in the dark, least of all in a place like this.
In my heart,
when we crashed, the Nerubians were upon us in an instant. We would have lost nearly everyone we brought with us had someone not intervened. I do not know who or what stepped in on our behalf, but if there is even a shred of hope that we have allies in this place, then we must seize upon it and refuse to let go.
Be strong, my friend.
We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
Time to go into the breathing pit. What the fuck is this? I just hit that thing for 800,000 damage. What the fuck? Howdy.
So, you survived the ambush. Impressive.
Okay, that's gotta become an allied race. Night trolls? They look sick! They've got little paws. That's gotta become an allied race.
You have found me.
I have seen many things threaten the great roots. I admit that this black blood seems particularly virulent. Who are you? Who I am is none of your concern. None of your concern. I've watched you since you and yours started trekking through the depths. I think you have a good heart, and I think you'll understand the threat that this black blood seems to pose to our world. For now, that will have to be enough. I'm not at liberty to say more. Let's talk about something else. Black blood. What is that? It is what you see before you. Blood of ancient enemies that has coalesced deep within the earth. This black blood was dislodged when the world itself suffered a grievous wound. It has been spreading ever since, and it is dangerous. That is all you need to know. Oh, so whenever Sargeras stabbed the earth, the black blood started spreading around.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Interesting.
The world watch over
you survived. Excellent. You have much to do.
Let nature take its course.
For not so vile. Arwena is cool. I like her character design a lot. Truthfully, I don't care what the Nerubians are plotting. They are not the first upstart people seeking power, and they certainly won't be the last. The problem is how they're going about it. I fear that tampering with this black blood will threaten far more than the delicate ecosystems of Khazalgar. We must make sure that they never return to this pit again. Their equipment is still strewn throughout the pit. Destroy as much of it as you can.
Do not fear the dark.
Fear the old blood. This is not exactly the place for a long talk, so I will be brief. These roots you see are part of something much greater than you know, and it is my job to protect them. If it isn't obvious to you already, this place is teeming with writhing black blood. If we do not act, it will spread deeper and further still. You want allies? Fine. Help me cleanse this place and protect these roots, and I will at least hear you out.
May you lend your song to her.
Will do.
The black blood is dangerous, especially in Nerubian hands. End their efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again.
She is really cool. Really, really cool. What are the things I need to destroy? I don't see them. The Nerubian extractors. Oh, they look like this. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that Paladin's got a battle res now. That's really cool. They had it in Dragonflight, I just completely forgot. Boom. Come here, fiend. Come here. I have a strong ability I want to use on you. Bonk. Oh, another one showed up. You don't spit on me. You die. This booty is not made for stealth. Guys, listen, she's wearing light armor for mobility's sake. She's protected by the light anyways, so she doesn't need a lot of armor. Her armor is her faith, you know? Uh-huh. What? It's true. Don't shore me. I'm just saying the truth. You guys are not willing to listen. Jake, thank you so much for the Prime for 16 months. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. The Hammer of Light and the Empyrean Hammer stuff is doing a lot of my damage. Holy shit. Twitch is being weird again? Is it?
So, you made it out alive. I knew I was right about you.
You have shown your true form, or when this is forbidden.
The black blood spreads deeper every day. We need their aid.
We need nothing from them.
Enough! We both know our charge.
He looks cool too.
They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
On higher, she speaks with the song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others won't hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon.
So they can turn into animals. Cool. So they're like advanced druids?
Your path
I have seen many things. Oh, I've already said that. Okay. The Nerubians are a bold people, but this seems extreme. Even for them.
I shall watch for you.
Between your sweat and my spell work, we've managed to at least contain the problem to this blighted cavern. Still, what a disaster. This is what one cave of the stuff can do. I shudder to think what the Nerubians might do with more of it. Oh, that's a good question. One we don't want answered, I guess.
Let nature take its course.
My people do not think that this black blood is a threat to our world. It has sat dormant for ages after all. Why should that change now? But the world is changing more quickly than my people realize. The Nerubians' decision to extract the blood for their own ends is proof of that. The Nerubians hold a watchtower not far from here. The ones who survived the pit could not have gone too far. We should give chase immediately.
I'll guide you well. Come with me. You need to know what you fight against.
I will be on my way. I'm gonna go check out this thing though. There's a box up here. I got reputation for this. There was a box under this. Crit verse. What is my other one? Crit verse as well. Yeah, I'll take some haste. Thank you. There's another glyph. Is it up the tower? Yeah. Howdy.
Someone was here first. Not a battle. A hunt.
Ooh.
The trail runs cold. Check the watchtower.
I'm going. On my golden ram. I reset the other day and I had to again just now. It might have been your sub anniversary previously and now your actual resub. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a little flaky on that front sometimes, so.
You have come far.
It would seem our trail runs cold from here. Where do we go then?
The city of threads. The heart of Ajkahet. Bled dry and dying. None who enter leave in one piece. Your friend is likely dead. But I know you will not accept that. So you follow your path and I will follow mine. You have survived so far. Keep doing so. I hope we meet again.
Goodbye, Arwena. She was cool. Wait, my campaign quest is orange. Am I too low level? Hey, Spindle. This bizarre creature's eyes remain locked upon you. Unwavering, it nudges something towards you. A scroll with a thick seal of violet wax. The words on the parchment appear burned, not written. A venomous tang singes your nose. Blind and alone, you stumble in the dark. I offer you a thread to cling to. Follow it, should you wish to find your allies. I've got to follow Spindle. Little Spidey guy. Where are you taking me? I'll follow. Oh. Disappeared. Told me to get here. There you are. I almost lost you, little guy.
Watch and lurk, drudges. There will be no interruptions on Ascension Day.
I see. Oh, shit. My bad.
Scurry on, little scarab. The Weaver bids you welcome.
The Weaver. What do they want with me? Is there like a keybind to hide the interface? Because sometimes I want to hide it temporarily. Interface panels? I know it's supposed to be Alt W, but it's not that for me. Toggle user interface, Shift F1. Okay. It's a cool zone. That's a spooky fucking creature. We have arrived in Ajkahet. Which admittedly I am a little low level for apparently. I'm supposed to be level 78 by now. I'm level 75, barely even 76.
At last.
We'll see. Maybe I'll be fine.
Welcome, little morsel.
That's a cool setup with the bells and the big spider just sitting there in the middle. That's really cool.
Ah, there's the little morsel now. Come in, come in. You are most welcome here.
Howdy.
A little weave rat.
So you followed my guiding line to its terminus. For both our sakes, I'm glad that your zeal outpaces your survival instinct. I feel like I've been insulted.
Follow your thread.
A little bit. Alright, new hero talent point. Divine Steed lasts 2 seconds longer, or receive 20% less damage. I definitely want Divine Steed to last a little longer. The Tangled Web.
Oh.
Make no mistake. I have no intention of sending you off to skitter about in the dark like a freshly hatched beetle. It wouldn't do to have my little morsel snatched up by a starving cave borer. You must educate yourself, my dear. Your allies have found themselves ensconced in a torrid tapestry. Only by familiarizing themselves with its erstwhile architects can you hope to reclaim them. Luckily for you, I have made some of my personal resources available to you.
Come back again, little morsel.
And in a seeming respite, you have endured quite the evening since your ill-fated little ship ride, haven't you? Worry not, little morsel. You will find that my friends here are most accommodating, even to someone with your predilections, as strange as they may be. Please take a moment to explore. Avail yourself of my many amenities. With luck, you will find some sorely needed rest. Oh, but do take care not to move about too quickly. Sudden movements, I'm sure you understand.
You must be quite tired. Take a moment. Familiarize yourself with your surroundings. And no doubt you have questions for me as well.
That I do. But first, allow me to familiarize myself with my environment, like you said. What does you do? Making the underworld go round. Hey there, overcrawler. You're looking more than a little out of your element here. You get run over by an airship or something? Whatever, doesn't matter. Take it from one outsider to another. If you're gonna survive down here, you're gonna need to learn the rules of the road. Gold's all well and good where you came from, but down here you're gonna need cash. And lots of it. Now here, consider this a token of goodwill from Lady Petty-Pops up there. Petty-Pops up there, sorry. Go get yourself something nice.
Move it! Oh, makes sense!
Why are you here? Oh, I'm putting this stuff in code so the other Nerubians can't read it. Yeah, it's in common. Turns out Kaheti can't read so good. Their writing is old touch and scent-based. The Weaver thought it would be a great way to keep her secrets from the locals. They even have a hard time telling people apart. At first, I thought they were just being, you know, spider-centric or something. Then it turned out they literally can't tell a goblin from a trog if it weren't for the smell. Oh.
On your way.
So they can't really see very well. Got it. Wait, how do I buy a dubious vial of whatever the fuck? From where? From her?
Step into my parlor.
Iktash Izal, little morsel. I hope you find the accommodation here to your taste. I see.
May the weave favor.
Oh. Hello, Kex.
Your skein sings.
In Ashkahet, every meal is room service. Kex winks at you with 3 of their eyes. Ugh.
We are always.
I don't like it. I do not like it. Not even one bit. Where's the other NPC they want me to interact with? Oh, that's not... Okay. Let's go to the repair vendor. Howdy, little guy. The Great Iron Weaver.
Oh, see you soon. Hi.
See you soon. How is my collection in terms of sets? Oh yeah, Delver stuff, I've gotten some. Thorn Defender, but none of the Hollow Full gear. They're all world drops. From who, then? Quest. Okay, so it's probably side quests. I'll have to make sure I do them at some point.
I see you see my wares.
Unlock the Flight Master. Go buy the dubious vial of vigor.
What treasures I have.
Howdy. Increases stamina, probably. I don't like that probably in there. Hey.
What? Move it!
Get a good look around. This place is pretty spooky, even for a savvy guy like me. But get enough cash together and you'll be able to buy all sorts of stuff. Both here and in the City of Threads. Looks you up and down. Then again, you're probably still gonna get eaten. So maybe look into find Nerubian gravestones.
Hit the road!
Why do you think you're not gonna get eaten? I don't know if that actually increased my stamina.
I've heard much about
I don't feel like it didn't. How did you know where to find me?
I'll be watching. I specialize in little pushes, dear. Every plan is a tapestry, and I am adept at nudging and tugging just one thread at a time. You, though, are less of a tugged thread, and more of a lit match.
What does that mean?
The Harbinger's shadowy venom has stained Anzarek's tapestry. That is why I sought you out. I require a stray ember, and you need a friend in the dark.
That is true.
Such a fascinating visitor.
Do you know where my allies are?
Come back again, little morsel. Worry not, little morsel. I'm well aware that you did not come down here alone. I've already sent my weave rats to track down your compatriots.
I wonder if I can disable the lines of dialogue that happen when I interact with an NPC.
And with luck, the start of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
Disable dialogue when interacting with NPCs. Wow. Not the actual dialogue, but the speech that they make when you first interact with them. I'm looking at stuff, sorry. There might be an add-on that does that, maybe? But I doubt it. Oh, some of my add-ons were updated. I'll have to restart my game. I don't really need this add-on, actually. I'm gonna remove it. There's apparently a voice-over add-on that voices the NPCs. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of wild. I don't like that it's AI generated stuff though, so I mean, I guess it's not a big deal if the voices that they're using were like sourced properly by people that agreed to their voices being thrown in there, I guess. I can't find any information on that though. Not during the SAG-AFTRA strike. Yeah, for sure. But again, like, the problem with the SAG-AFTRA strike, actually, didn't they end that and then people are mad because SAG-AFTRA like essentially folded over versus the companies? I don't have a problem with AI being used so long as it's being used with proper licensing and compensation for people doing the work. You know what I mean? It needs to not be a value of like a per line voiceover shit. They need to be paid. There needs to be proper compensation, basically. If they're going to use that tool and train it on someone's voice, there needs to be like a whole system in place that ensures that the person is getting paid for it, you know? I just want the VAs to be valued. Yeah, for sure. But that's not what I was looking for anyways. I'm struggling. I don't see anything that would do what I want. Because, like, see when I talk to the NPC, look.
I've been expecting you. May the weave favor you.
And, like, when there's a dialogue, I want to get out of the window. So, like, the dialogue overlaps. I don't like that. But I don't know if I can turn that off. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Also, I should put in my title that I have the collab later. Completely forgot to put that in the title. At 8 p.m. we'll be playing some Phasmophobia with a few other friends, a few other VTubers. A couple of them that I'll be meeting for the first time. Or playing with for the first time. A collab? Yeah, don't forget. It's the one I already told you about. The Phasmophobia one. It's at 8 p.m. Yeah. I'll be playing Phasmo for the first time in like ages. Absolutely forever. Phasmophobia. Might just have to take the L there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'll just take the L for now.
Little morsel.
All right, tell me about yourself, Weaver.
Oh, I'll remember. I am the widow Arachni. For many years, I officially served as the royal weaver to Queen Neferis. Unofficially, I pursued a variety of additional interests.
I was never good back then. Don't lie to yourself.
But now my beloved queen is dead, and her daughter has been led astray by a so-called harbinger. I will not allow this creature to usurp our great kingdom for her own ends. And I cannot stop her alone.
Yeah.
Such a fascinating
Tell me about the enemy forces.
Do keep in touch. This harbinger has the entirety of Ashkahet's military at her disposal. Before her arrival, General Anobazal led the kingdom's forces. Ansurek opposed him.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Frog. I'll get it.
The harbinger's pet ascended. And now the army's ranks teem with those corrupted wretches.
Bryce, it wouldn't be a problem as long as the original voice actor is compensated for the full movie's length of work. That's the thing that needs to be done. The person providing their voices that might be used to train something needs to be provided a due compensation for the amount of value they're providing, even if a lot of the work is being done by a computer after. At the end of the day, without the original voice, the AI trained set would not be able to be AI trained, and then it wouldn't be able to be generated. So the reality of it is, the original, your voice should be something you can copyright, essentially. And then no one should be able to use an AI trained on your voice without compensating you duly. That's to me the only solution. If someone trains an AI on your voice, then you should be protected. Yeah, without permission. If someone trains an AI on your voice without permission, they should owe you money. And that should go for anything, really. If someone trains AI on a data set that is not theirs, then whoever owns that data set, whoever that data is from, should be eligible to get damages from whoever decided to train that AI on data that wasn't theirs. It's essentially about data protection and ensuring that the value that you provide isn't usurped from you.
Step into my parlor.
Tell me about the Ascended.
Our threads will cross again. The Ascended are the Harbinger's gift to Ansurek, a fierce contingent of violent hunter-killers made by the Harbinger in the darkest depths of the city's transformatory.
I see, so that's what they were talking about.
Impossibly strong, and I have no army of my own. If I am to reach Ansurek and dispose of the Harbinger, then I will need to find a way to subvert her military might from within. I've heard much about
And what about the Queen's inner circle?
Follow your thread, Morsel. Even if we do not engage the Harbinger directly, a more subtle approach will prove equally as difficult. What I need...
The overlap thing? No, unfortunately I can't.
In Ansurek's inner circle. Someone who can come and go without suspicion. The denizens of the burrows speak of a vizier, some manner of patriot who works from within the Queen's walls. He would do nicely, if only I knew his identity.
That sure complicates things. How can I unselect something? Oh, come like that. Okay.
At last.
The tangled web. Now you see how the stage has been set. You have arrived in the middle of the play, I fear. But you needn't worry. You've time yet to play a most vital role.
I'll be watching.
Do you think the creators could fix it? Oh, do you mean the... What overlap? What are you talking about? Compensation is definitely the issue, yeah. 5 lines of dialogue for AI does not equate to 5 lines of pay. Yeah, no. If an AI is trained on your voice set, then you should be compensated for the work that the AI will spit out after. That's how that works. It's simply how that works. The only thing that AI should provide is convenience for the creators. I don't know, you brought it up. I don't know what overlap you're talking about. Are you talking about the overlap of the voice lines I talked about in this game? Because that's just like a technical problem. That's not a voiceover problem. Could it be fixed by Blizzard? Yeah, easily. Give us an option to disable the dialogue lines that happen whenever you interact with an NPC. And then that would solve the problem. Because those are completely disjointed from the story. They're just lines that the characters say when you right-click them. You could avoid that by letting players disable or enable them at will. Well, are you not impressed with my hospitality?
May the weave favor you.
A little weave rat tells me that an intriguing series of events are playing out to the north. It seems there has been a remarkably coincidental waterfall of failures marring the military efforts there. I want to know who is responsible. Look into it for me and see if your curiously binary eyes can pluck out any potential allies. Some of your little friends are among the escapees, drawing the ire of one Jevkal. Do go catch up. Tell them the Weavers bids them greetings.
Follow. There is no gift more valuable than information, my little morsel. Now shoot.
I like the Weaver. They're cool. Howdy, Quartermaster.
Only the finest for you.
A rare key.
Elix
I got some keys. Yippee. Jump, jump. It's kind of cute. It's a little jumping spider. Ah. Some spoulders. What the fuck is that mount? Nuh-uh, I'm good.
Return again.
Implement a delay. The delay wouldn't really help. Also, that would be a problem because it would need to be like after a certain length of dialogue, which varies per NPC depending on what dialogue they're about to say. No, I think the easiest way is for them to allow us to disable the interaction dialogue. Because, like, it's unnecessary a lot of the time. Like, I don't care that when I
in the unusual?
interact with this NPC, I hear that.
Are appreciated.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't particularly need this. It's nice, but it's not necessary. And letting me disable it while I'm trying to immerse myself in the story in particular would help. Maybe make it only disabled for key story NPCs, and then they could give them a marker like that while you're in the middle of a quest or something. I don't know how they could make it work, but yeah.
Friend, you weren't followed, were you?
Howdy.
Feel free to browse.
I made it home. How you doing,
A
Farron?
lamplighter brings hope.
I can't let my gut lead the way every time.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
We thought we were well hidden. Clearly not as hidden as we would have liked. But I am grateful to see you nonetheless.
A beacon in the dark.
Rations and revelations. We found these prisoners fleeing a nearby Nerubian military base. The circumstances of their escape are unclear, even to them. As if someone else created the opening they needed to escape. They need rest, but we need to find out what happened in there. Food first. Maybe once they've regained some of their strength, they'll remember something.
A meal should offer some strength and comfort after all they've been through.
The guards near us were arguing about new orders. Then they just walked off.
I see.
One man insisted on staying behind. Frin. Might want to get the madman before the venom does.
I'll do my best. Howdy, fellas.
A solvent was knocked over and dissolved the webbing of our cages. How fortunate.
I wonder if that has something to do with the Weaver. The Weaver might have set up their escape. Howdy,
I
Farron.
will see you through the shadow.
These people have been through so much. Civilians, not even soldiers. Most of them didn't sign up for this, and yet they became prisoners of war. If anything back at the Nerubian base could give us an advantage, we have to take it.
Don't give
What's up,
in to
Kayla?
fear.
If someone got left behind, we need to do something about that. I hate to say it, but these people need someone to protect them here. I have to stay. Find a straggler, and while you're at it, take a peek behind enemy lines. See if you can find anything useful.
Madman or no, I won't stand for a single soul being left behind. Go find him.
I will do my best.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
I think I need to change my config for this. Might have gone a little too far. This seems nice. Yeah, this seems like a nice distance. And if I need more, I can scroll out. Oh, rare. I gotta go beat him up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. What's up, web speaker, whatever the fuck your name is? Sorry. Woo. The spiritual cloak. Thank you very much. Bless you. Thank you. Ciel streaming. Wow. I know, shocking, isn't it? What's up, Bino? How you doing?
I have many
I'm giving the war within a chance to actually be good story-wise. So I'm actually trying to treat it like I would a Final Fantasy expansion. I'm focusing on the campaign. I'm following it. I'm following the story. All of that. How you doing, Bean? Hey, thanks for the 2 gifted. I appreciate it. You got the pet now. But yeah, I'm trying to give it a fair chance. And it's been really good so far. Reading the little dialogues between the NPCs and between quests, listening to the ones that they actually gave voice acting to. I've been enjoying it.
Not
The core of the story is admittedly still kind of shit because unfortunately they're working with like a pretty rotten base, but honestly, they're doing decent for what they've got.
Now, shoo, little spider. You'll blow my cover.
Of course, it's Flynn.
Over here. And stay low.
Just waiting for Mythic Plus to come out. I'm not that interested in the gear grind personally this time around, as usual.
What's the word?
Don't draw attention. Look, something's happening up there. Why did you stay behind? I was looking around, trying to find an antidote to being a bit stabbed with a venomous dagger, when that little spider with a bell found me. It came with a note from someone called the Weaver. The Weaver wants anything I can find. Ugh. In exchange, she has the antidote to this burning venom waiting for me. I'm very motivated. The heat is eating through a hole through my shoulder. So I'm looking for something about other captives, invasion plans, weaknesses, anything. Not to mention, they took some of my personal effects that I wasn't willing to live without. I'm not sentimental about gifts, but Shaw knows blades. I want them back.
Spiders everywhere.
Yeah, it's evident they're trying, and I respect that. Honestly, I think I've enjoyed the moments between the characters like Magni and his daughter and his grandson, and moments between Anduin, Ilaria, and Farron the most. The grand story, still a bit, you know, it is what it is. But the character moments between them, the interactions and the motivations being developed is something that I can really appreciate.
I'm all ears.
Oh, my shoulders. Oh, big stretch. Oh my god, that felt good. Oof. I felt that one in my legs, bro. I didn't even know that was possible. God damn. All right, what are you indicating? Oh, cutscene. Do you like my character, Bino? Seeing stars. All right, yeah, I was. That's what she said.
My orders were clear.
I can't believe you.
More overcrawlers.
All I see is ass. Exactly.
Failure. Unacceptable. Not only
Hey, I wanted to put normal armor and my chat was like, put the slut mark back on.
me, which means
I have an actual armor. They said no. Holy shit. One slice for all three of them?
clean up this refuse and get it out of my sight. And if you breathe a word of this to anyone, you're next.
I see. Chat is cultured. Don't act like it was chat. What do you mean? Bro, I actually changed my transmog. I literally went to this. Okay? I went to this. My little Valkyrie looking outfit with my mace, my glowing thing, my wings. And chat was like, no, go back to the slut mog. I literally have video proof. What are you talking about? There is a VOD. You're a liar, a fake, and a fraud trying to pin me for worse than I am. How dare you?
Damn, am I thirsty.
Scrappy straggler.
Don't look back.
I definitely had everything under control. But I'll admit, this venom is dulling my otherwise lightning quick reflexes, champion.
Watch your back out here.
Even with the general gone, it's not going to be easy getting out of here. This place is infested. I know I'm hiding it well, but I'm not exactly feeling my best. Not sure I'll be much help in this state. You're going to have to clear a path for us.
Don't look back. Ahoy! Spiders.
To add insult to injury, they disarmed me. I'm not leaving without those blades. While we're looking, keep an eye out for any evidence of what's going on here. Anything that could give us an advantage against the Nerubians. Something strange happened that provided us the opening to escape. I have a feeling that could be something we can exploit. Ciel always blaming chat for his impure behaviors. You guys are 20 times more impure than I could ever be. Truly an impressive feat, honestly. I'm gonna get a fucking... That looks like a shovel. That's a spade. I'll take it though. That actually is the name of it. It's literally called a confiscated spade. Well, at least it looks like one. If it looks like a spade and it feels like a spade, it probably is a spade.
I need my weapons. And something for this Weaver, so she'll give me an antidote. Since I like being alive.
I get that. Can I heal you? Oh, unfortunate.
What's the word?
All right, let's murder some Kaheti. I also actually like the hero talent I got, Bino. I don't know what Boomkin got, but I know that the Paladin one, the Templar one, is very, very fun. The giant fucking bunkening feels really good. Bonk. Fucking delete my enemies. Where is this? Oh, higher up. There's a structure above me. Howdy. My Moonkin is a Loon's Chosen. It's sick. That sounds really cool. I really want them to make Night Elf Paladin a thing with like an Loon themed light.
Seems that Zev Call fellow we saw is getting pheromones sent to him from a general. No idea what that means though.
I mean, I think that means they fricking. That would actually go so hard. That's the thing I've been wanting ever since Legion, Bino. Ever since they made that Night Elf Priest switch to Paladin in the Order Hole and fucking teased us with it. I was like, oh, this must be a thing. That means they're gonna do it later, right? And then they never fucking did it. And I'm still so mad about it. I'm still so mad about it.
Looks like my fellow prisoners escaping was no coincidence.
When have we ever been impure? What are you talking about, brother? When have you ever not been impure? The fuck is this rewriting history that's happening here? The audacity of this bitch. There ain't no way you're being serious. I refuse to believe you're not boldly lying right now. Crazy statement. Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep. This is why I can't trust you guys. You're unpredictable. Unpredictable little creatures. I got your blades back.
I'll take those. Feeling more like myself already.
I love the voice actor for Flynn. He's really good. I'll take those. Feeling more like myself already. I don't know. He has that like... He reminds me a little bit of like... He feels like a character that would make sense on the Journey... Is it Journey Through the Earth? Or Journey Through... I don't remember. No, Treasure or something? Like the movie. There actually is a character called Flynn in that, isn't there? Something like that. I forget the name of it off the top of my head.
For Ansarek. For the Queen.
The Queen. My man busted as he died. What the fuck?
Like this.
Why are they all busting as they die? What the fuck?
Brother, my Queen, I failed.
Jesus Christ. Treasure Planet, maybe? Yeah, that one. Thanks, Frog.
Why?
Bro, stop!
I am well acquainted with that particular bottle of venom. Unfortunately.
They keep fucking busting in my ears, bro. Okay.
Ahoy! Watch your back out.
It seems like enough to trade to the Weaver for that antidote. A new Bazal is a good lead to investigate. Maybe he'll barter like the Weaver did, and we'll get something even better from him. Sounds like a good risk to me.
Don't look back.
In my defense, they disarmed me and envenomed me. So does this look infected to you? Anyway, if not for all that, I would have helped. You have my word.
Spiders everywhere.
This Anubazal gave the orders that led to the prisoner's escape. Zevkal here didn't seem very pleased with that. So how about this? You sneak into Siegehold and make best friends with Anubazal. Easy. Noticed a lot of cargo being ferried over. I'm sure no one would notice if we just swapped out the contents of a particular crate. In the meantime, I'll share our discoveries with the Weaver. I'd love to come with you, but I'd rather not tempt more Flynn stabbings today.
What? We've got a plan now. Sneak into a crate and get a lift to Siegehold. Find this Anubazal. Meanwhile, I'll get this intel to the Weaver and get that antidote.
I haven't seen Treasure Planet in forever. I think I mix it up with Titan AE. The fuck is Titan AE? Titan After Effects? Sorry, I'm a content creator. The only things in my brain are content creator related. I don't even use After Effects, but I still use that fucking acronym. Because I see it every single time. After Earth. I don't know what that is. An inconspicuous box. I'm in the box. It's got cute little eyes. Look at them. They're so cute. Nice. O-ass high. O-I high. Dude, what the fuck? O-I eyes. That's hard to read to my brain. That's too many vowel sounds in there.
What an interesting delivery.
Yep.
Everyone, return to your duties, now.
Well, hello there, Anubizal. I was looking forward to you pronouncing it, you fucking criminal. Well, hello there. What an interesting delivery you are. I have news for you. I am General Anubizal. I loathe having little bipeds like you in the siege hold. However, that is no longer up to me. Zevkal is pushing me out of my own military stronghold and collecting overcrawlers to boot. The Queen has deemed it High General, but he is unnatural, warped, and unfit. This will not stand. I have decided to use you and your kind against Zevkal, and yes, you will get something out of it. Search that rubbish pile there. You will see. Holy shit, is that Gazlo? Is he dead? You could swear Gazlo just twitched? You son of a bitch, you're alive.
Shh, I'm hiding here.
Yeah.
I know you're alive. The question is, are you useful?
The question is, are you useful? Wood? For who? This guy? I can't say I'm surprised you would say that. I have plans for the both of you. There, I have extended some goodwill. You have a little goblin friend. I know how much your kind clings to each other for warmth. And now you both will do things for me. Hold on, I wanna cheat. I've got this ready.
Hello? Perfect. And now you will both do things for me. First, I will provide you with my pheromone scent mark. It will keep my loyal soldiers from attacking you. It marks you as mine.
Okay, thanks. Do you like Cocutus in Overlord? I don't know who the fuck that is anymore.
So gross.
The fuck? I just got dwarfed. That is very gross.
Pheromones marks are temporary ways that we identify groups. You are now under my command, and those who respect that will let you be.
Can you explain the pheromones more?
This must be an odd concept to an outsider. It is very normal to us. Pheromones are marks that establish relationships between Nerubians. The strongest of us have the highest quality pheromones to show ownership of others. These new ascended Nerubians are very strong, yet they lack the ability to make pheromones. Many of the old guard, myself included, have a harder time taking them seriously. They have a fake, bizarre, and manufactured power. Yet we cannot ignore that they are formidable, and our queen has created potent soldiers. But at what cost? Our heritage of natural pheromones. What else follows that?
Okay, got that. So he's not happy because they changed things in ways that feel abnormal. How do I apply the mark? Do I walk in there? I do. I see. I'm masking myself with the pheromones. Yippee! I'm stinky now. I have stinkified myself.
Your friend complains, but my mark will keep you relatively safe. Except from Zevkal's guards. They won't care about scent marks if they are already hostile to me. So make the most of it. But they care. Zevkal has recently placed his own loyal lackeys in key positions around Siegehold. Killing them will force replacements, which will cause chaos and retraining, all of which will make Zevkal struggle. Get rid of all three. It isn't enough to inconvenience Zevkal. He should be humiliated. I already have some information, but I need more. He stores military logs in a room that is too tiny for me to access. See what information he's hiding. I'm sure there's potential blackmail material in there somewhere.
Alright.
Eliminating Zevkal's lackeys
I can deal with that.
the first move. Blackmail will be the death blow.
I got this. Let's go.
I'm gonna salvage what I can here. Throw together an explosive or two.
Yeah, I know that's what goblins do. Do goblin, my little goblin guy. You got a goblin. Because goblins will goblins. Goblin these. Where is the glyph? In the air? Probably above that rock, if I had to guess. Yep. Howdy. Wee-hee! Alright. Straight to my objective next. Big stretch. Not that big, actually. Ooh, that one's big. Ah, that feels good. Howdy. You're about to die. Bonk. Bonk. 1.1 million damage in one spell. That seems fair and balanced. Yippee! Wahoo! Howdy. Bonk. I've got no more haste. I'll use it. Bonk. It doesn't get old, baby. It just doesn't get old. Who do you think you are casting Shadow Bolt at me, you fiend? He's beckoning drones. I was gonna make a questionable joke. Something.
Oh no.
Simp something.
Silenced. Seems Zevkal wasn't paying attention.
It does seem he wasn't paying attention.
A little overcrawler with the Nubazol scent mark. Get whatever you were sent for and get out of my way.
Okay. Where is it? Where is the thing I need to get? I don't even know. That can't be it, right? No, Ethos of War. Oh, there. Do tell the joke. I was just gonna compare that to like VTubers having simps. You know, beckon your simps. I don't know. Howdy.
Zevkal knows that I am involved. I wanted him to know. But he can say nothing because he is unable to make his own pheromone marks. I have used mine for his needs so far. If he admits he can't, everyone would question his authority, not to mention his status as an Arubian. It is quite a scandal. There should be something I can use. Let me see. This is not blackmail material, but it is far worse. These logs of Zevkal's. He is wasting numerous Nerubian lives, throwing them away like some rabid mentid. We must act. As I said, Zevkal doesn't produce his own pheromone marks anymore due to his ascension process. He's been forced to use mine. His alchemist is trying to concoct some for him. But once they do, what of me? Take those false pheromones and sneak them out of Siegehold. Expose Zevkal. Use them. You're creative, aren't you? Just make it messy.
I'm sure they knew what they were doing when they said, make it messy. That's some nasty work.
I got solutions.
I don't trust this big bug at all. He let me lay there ages without saying anything. But if he wants to give us access to Siegehold, let's use it. I saw some other people dragged away into other parts of the base. I don't think they're eating them. It looks more like they're transporting them somewhere. Let's gather them up, make a prisoner convoy, and roll on out. Find me outside.
Do us proud.
Do us proud. Okay.
Pheromones for me, and I'll ensure the freedom of your allies.
Sounds good.
You've got a deal. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. I got it in me. Let's do it. Where the fuck do I go?
I threw down my lockpicks, also known as explosives.
All right, let's blow them up. Hey, you didn't blow us up with it.
Rescue chariot awaits. This way, folks.
We're saving the people from Dalaran.
Goodness, if I had to listen to Baba Ganoush grind his teeth any longer. Just kidding. Let's regroup with everyone else.
Okay, where to next? Howdy, fellas. I'm here to help. This seems to be a mirror image. It stares at you calmly. Hello? I saw you earlier, Draenei. Using the last of my mana, I tried to help this group, but I am exhausted. We are close by, cloaked by greater invisibility. Blech. Have you seen Enduin? No. Is he missing? This isn't a safe place to talk. We should get moving. The invisibility is wearing off. Meet up at the transport wagon.
We're over here.
We're over
We'll head to the
here.
wagons, but I hope you have a real plan in mind.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. We're just gonna roll on out. Ringling Web. I'm here to rescue you. Pretend you're part of the next prisoner convoy. I got you guys.
You got it. I'll lead the way. Everybody, act super sad. Pretend someone was mean to your alpaca.
Mean to your alpaca. What an oddly specific request. Oh yeah, I need to go steal the Zevkal's pheromone emitter. Alright, who do I beat the fuck up for it? Howdy.
You've made Zevkal's pheromones. There is no further need for you.
It's time for you to die. What are you trying to do, buddy?
Keep those pheromones out of Zevkal's hands. It should buy Anub'azal more time.
I will do just that. I like the music of this zone. What's up, Monte Gaslo?
What needs fixing?
The grand escape plan is in motion. Remember to stay in character. Overworked and depressed about being on prisoner duty. Dalaran's most distressed. Wow! This is a lot of people. But they're all miserable. Fortunately, that's just the flavor we need to sell my idea. This could work.
All parts accounted for.
What did the general ask you to do? Smuggle these out, I bet we can use these later. But if we need to, we'll use them to escape. Hopefully it won't come to that.
Looks like we've got
It's time to get out of here with the prisoners and those pheromones. I've found some convincing chains since we have such a big group. As long as everybody stays in character, our chances look good. We've only got General Anub'azal's marker sent for you and I, so we'll be the drones with permission. You do all the talking while I mind the cart. I hope this works. Lead us through the gate, champion. I should say buddy. Lead us through the gate, buddy.
It's lonely at the top.
All right, let's do it.
Nice chat. We better get moving. Remember, we're prisoners.
We could sing a song about how miserable we are? Maybe not just yet, Mira.
Maybe not ever, Mira.
That's fucked up. That's just mean. Howdy, gate minder.
Where were you assigned?
Where are you taking this prisoner group? I was not expecting any transfers today. I have General Anubizal's pheromone mark on me. Let us pass. Bleh.
Are your orders from Zevkal? Or Anubizal?
Who do you think, maggot?
But they look like... Never mind. Go ahead. Don't report me.
He said maggot.
Are we out? Is it safe? Can I breathe? We're out. It's safe. You can breathe.
Keep holding it for science.
We're free. I could just scream for joy.
And call all those spiders over there down on our heads.
I don't want legs on my head. Savor, you're not helping.
I think he's helping. He's making me laugh. I think that's help. Personally, at least.
What's the holdup?
Let's take a quick breath. We didn't lose anyone, did we? We didn't. Thank you for the new wrists. Oh, I forgot to equip this.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
Okay. Let me just quickly rid myself of these new items I just got. And we're good.
Good fortune to our friends.
My
Good
transmog.
fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
I didn't read this. We got lucky here. That General Anubizal is so interested in sabotaging Zevkal that it's an enemy of our enemies, our friend situation for today. I feel like this is gonna be a theme. Spiders trying to use us against each other. Ah, well. You're gonna want to take those pheromones somewhere useful, huh? You do that. I'll take these folks safely out of harm's way. Alright.
Okay, we're moving out.
Okay, we're moving out. Let's do it.
What if I just hum a jaunty tune?
I beg of you.
Spiders, Mira. Spiders.
We'll go ahead and meet up with this Farron friend of yours. Unless they kill each other first.
I'm sure they'll be
It's all right,
fine.
Mira. If we see any, I'll light them up.
Light 'em up!
You're so brave. I'm a postal worker. Trust me, I've seen worse than a dank cave knee-deep in spiders.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't want them on my head or my knees.
I would like to point out that this one was not my fault.
Is it over? Oh, that was great. I love that. That little moment. Good interactions. Good funnies. Howdy.
A little weave rat told me you arrived.
What do you have for me?
Our threads will.
What a beautiful gift. General Anubizal could be an excellent ally. I'm pleased with your work, Morsel.
I'll be watching.
We've received an invitation, or rather you have, Morsel. It's a request to meet with the Vizier. That name rattles even the most wealthy and powerful figures in the City of Threads. Gaining this individual as an ally could seal our victory against Ansarek's hurried little shadow for good. You're to meet them in the burrows. Use the pheromone dispenser here in my lair to mask yourself enough to enter safely.
Oh, a suspicious invitation. But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy. And of course there's the matter of your ally. Go, see what you can unravel.
I'll do just that. I get what she said. Unravel. Because it's a thread. Spider's web. Take the Vizier's flyer. You know what? Sure. Fly me there. It's probably going to be slower than if I flew myself, but cinematic route, you know? That is a cool view. That is a cool view. The Kingdom of the Nerubians. As Kahet. What a place.
You are expected inside the first facility on your left.
Understood. I will make my way there.
Ah, welcome. I'm Executor Nizrek, also known as the Vizier. Your willingness to meet humbles me.
You humble me?
My friend, you made it.
Hey, Anduin, you're alive!
Sorry for the cloak and dagger. We just couldn't risk being discovered.
I'm glad you're well, Anduin.
We are in this together.
I wish we could sit down and catch each other up properly, but as always, time is never on our side. What happened to you? How did you get here? When the Nerubians dragged me away, I thought I was done for. But instead of being taken to a prison, I was brought here to Executor Nizrek. He wished to exchange words, not blows. And in doing so, I have learned that this city and its inhabitants are in dire need of aid. These aren't monsters, Ciel. They need our help. I realize how strange this all sounds, but I speak the truth. Wait, they're actually addressing how sad it is that the Nerubians are constantly being manipulated and used by different forces for their ends? That's crazy. I didn't expect them to do that.
Together, we
That's
will
sick.
be victorious.
Okay. Whoa.
Everyone deserves
That's crazy.
a chance. We will not allow Zalatath to triumph.
It surprises me little to see that you've made allies amongst the Kaheti, Ciel. And yes, I'm alive and well. A wry smile crawls across Anduin's face. Not too much of a shock, I hope. No, I'm happy you're there.
Inspire others to do better.
I'm happy you're there. Into a skittering city.
I do what I can.
I sent these invitations to you and Illyria both. I'd have bet my father's sword you wouldn't let such a unique opportunity pass you by. It's what sets you apart from us all. Illyria, however, never mind. She's as cautious as she is assertive. I suppose I was hoping for the latter, but it's the former that kept her alive. Perhaps you'll find us later on. For now, it's time you and my new acquaintance properly meet.
Everyone, Executor Nizrek is one of Queen Ansarek's closest confidants.
Or so she surmises.
Interesting.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what is it that you want?
Keep your voice down.
I understand that you have not only entered into an alliance with the Weaver, but that you've also parlayed with our famed General Anub'Azal as well. If I were to commit my own resources, we three elderly Nerubians would make quite the formidable triumvirate. The players and the board are set. Now tell me, Ciel, what game do they wish to play?
The Weaver wants to take out Zalatath and free Queen Ansarek from her influence.
Time is short. Here are pheromones that will allow you into the bazaar. Apply them.
Okay. Lots of pheromones being applied all over me.
Zalatath is a problem, to be certain. But the Queen is not being influenced. She has made a choice she believes in.
Back away from him, creature. Now.
That's an ally, relax.
Listen to me and lower your bow. He's an ally.
An ally? Dalaran fell because of them.
You're being racist.
I know I can. Illyria, we can end this war. But not if you loose that arrow.
Fine. But you best have a good explanation for this. We will find Zalatath.
Don't worry about it, Illyria.
It's about time.
Quite the entrance. I should replicate it in the next cabinet meeting. Oh no, wait, it was a chuckle. Perhaps we should give them a private moment. Whilst we let them have it, would you hear out a small request of mine?
Be wary.
We called you here today because it is Ascendance Day. Queen Anserek has deigned declared a day to revel in our newfound void-infused evolution, our ascendance. Please, note my satirical nuance. While the streets are alive with festivity and joyous citizens, the shadecasters planted through the bazaar will be drowning the air with Anserek's vile propaganda. Take this invention of mine, use it to overwrite them with more illuminating information for the public.
Can do. I got you.
Stay silent. Stay safe.
I will help anyone in
Inviting Ilaria was a risk, but even at this moment I feel it was worth taking. I know it was. I will speak with her on my own. In the meantime, I'd like you to venture into the city above. The pheromones Nizrek gifted you will allow access into the Umbral Bazaar. Observe the merchants, listen to the conversations, purchase their goods. The city is as vibrant as Stormwind, and its people are as worthy of freeing from abuse as our own. Experience for yourself how similar we all are.
Together, we will be victorious. Go see who the Nerubians really are. You'll be surprised. We'll meet up with you later.
I want to hear the conversation, though.
We will not allow Xalatath
Let's stay a while and listen.
All right, Anduin. Talk.
I don't expect you to understand. But I just... In that moment, with the airship, maybe some part of me thought that would be enough for the light to shine on me again. That maybe if I did what my father... But the light didn't come. I found myself here instead.
His actions impressed me so much that I simply had to redirect his prison transport.
Farron told me I needed to get out of my head about everything.
Yeah.
I think she was right.
That she was.
Maybe the light hasn't returned to me, but this is what I'm best at.
Allying with monsters?
Diplomacy, my friend.
People. I'm not going to let Xalatath ruin a civilization, no matter how monstrous it appears.
And you feel unworthy of the light. I still don't trust these Nerubians, but I trust you. And that's enough for now.
That's fair. Again, we would never have had this in the game in the past. I cannot emphasize, for those of you that have never played WoW, you're probably like, yeah, this is pretty decent, you know? But you don't realize how fresh this feels for me. We never had these little dialogues like this that we would listen to and have. You might get it for like 2 or 3 moments in the entire expansion. Now they're peppered throughout. Like, there's cinematics. There's so many moments. Much, much better.
Ascension, reserved only for the most loyal. The purest form of our evolution.
All right, let's change that.
Purest form. Ask yourselves, do the Ascended appear Nerubian to you?
The Queen's word shall not be silenced.
I see. She's got her private police already. I've only seen the bare minimum of this game and it looks better than I remember. This is a lot better than it used to be. For sure. Not a shred of doubt in my mind.
The Zealots have pressed our borders with their airships. We must show them the venom of Azj-Kahet.
Queen Neferis boldly shielded our people against any threat we faced. Will Anserek do the same?
Oh, no guards here. Cool. Attempt to meet Misk. Hello.
What?
Nope. Out of here. Me? Why? You're odd. I've never seen you before. I just want to look inside. Doesn't matter. Meeks doesn't allow anyone without an invitation. Before you ask, no, you're not invited. You're making it even more interesting. If you don't take your leave, my girls might get angry. Angry or hungry. Same thing. Tell me, Nana, who hurt you?
Okay, bye.
You're all out of change, says Two Eyes. I could fucking... They chucked me down. That's hilarious. I don't know if that would have killed me, but you can't hang with us. That's funny. Can I get out of this? Am I gonna get freed by someone? Oh, I have to break out. Yippee! I mean, you can chuck me away, but I can come back very fast. Another Shadecaster.
We will wipe out the invaders from above, no matter what it takes.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you will.
Are the old ones truly gone? Or do agents of the Void continue to manipulate us today?
Mm-hmm. Good question, isn't it? Observe the tailors. They're just working. They've got a whole city. Pet Battlemaster. Read the Twitchery catalog. Let's see. As you can see, we have quite a variety. Many procured from our very own Rakush Ranch to the east. Feel free to peruse the store. The little critters are friendly enough to feed yourself.
Hello. Goodbye.
That's cute.
Here I am.
Pet supplies, custom Twitchery goods. You can get Fringe and Itch Bite. Look at them.
Oh, see you soon.
Neat. What about this? Heavy Spider Crusher. Nice. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated as always. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like my model. Wait, you're closing early? Have to. Won't get a good spot in the hollows for the Queen's Ascendance Day speech. Ah, then give me 3 beetle legs, a larva log, and a pair of terror roasts. Order up, Yagi. Quick fry and jumbo stick, a log, and 3 bee legs all day. They're working. That's cute.
Hi. Back to work.
And then listen to the Sareki crier. The cold, dark mark may stain our hearts in grief for our late Queen Neferis' passing. From our newly elevated queen, Ansarek, beloved daughter of Neferis, a gloriously warm fire makes its way home anew to comfort us. May her reign oversee the splendor of our children for eons to come. Where is the... I see a treasure on the map. Web Entangled Lotus. Doko? Oh, there. Cool. Alright, let's go meet with them again.
We're here to observe and learn about Ansarek. That's all.
We've observed enough.
Okay, they're in disagreement.
I'm on the hunt.
Yes, the Vizier asked the same of me in the other city districts. I'll admit that my reluctance to trust Anduin's new ally has waned slightly. No more than a little finger's length, but even that is more than I anticipated.
I do not miss.
You've said that before. Okay.
I know I can help.
A vibrant people, such as any other we've encountered together over the decades. They deserve that same peace and protection that we seek for our own. Let us vow that when forced to fight, it will always be against the source of strife, never the victims of it. What a beautiful line.
I do what I can.
That stage in the distance is where Ansarek will give her Ascendance Day speech. You, Ilaria, and I shall make our way up one of the nearby towers and observe. If we are to turn her own citizens against her, then we must also gain as much first-hand experience with our tactics as we can manage. I've already told Ilaria as much, but we cannot make our presence known. If we do run into any trouble, the Vizier has arranged for a set of gateway flyers at the edge of the burrows where we first met. I see. And I'll be given a neck piece, which will actually finally replace the one I had from Dragonflight. That's crazy. I'll probably go with the crit haste.
Everyone deserves a chance.
Over the course of time, through obedience to the light's guidance, one becomes more sensitive to its voice and its power. I'm ready to observe the Ascendance Day speech. Let's see. Another cutscene! Yippee!
This I promise to you all. With our renewed strength, our kingdom shall be reborn!
I can feel the Void's influence upon her. She's Xalatath's creature now.
How could you know that? Illyria, we need to go.
Maybe you're right. Wait.
Is Xalatath nearby? Yeah.
She's here.
What?
Xalatath.
That was bait.
For Khadgar.
No, she's gonna get shot. No? That's gonna set the war between Ansarak and now we're enemies.
Get the queen to safety.
Yeah.
Move, now.
They're gonna blame her for trying to assassinate their queen. And now we've made an enemy of them. No. That was the plan. That was Xalatath's plan. And Ilaria fell for it because she's too violent.
The Vizier left us flyers to escape with at the end of the
Overcrawlers!
The entire city is closing in. We'll need to fight our way there.
Illyria, what happened back there? This isn't you.
I had to take the shot. It was my chance to make up for Dalaran. For Khadgar.
Okay, let's beat everything up. Yeah, we got baited. It was so obvious. Yeah, but Ilaria is blinded by her want for revenge.
Myself. The Fang will arrive to your corpses. But I have...
Through the webs! We are not yet safe.
I don't like the dialogue lines cut each other off as well. That's something they need to fix.
I don't expect you to understand what I'm dealing with.
Let's try... But I do. I know all about blaming myself for things I couldn't possibly control.
Champion! Slip through and take out the commander. We'll keep that swarm at bay for you.
Okay. So you want me to just go? I made it through. Howdy.
No! My swarmlings! Come back!
Alright, time to beat your ass.
Finally! Now I can get a clear shot.
Shield me! Protect me!
Oh. I didn't realize this was what was going on. There we go. Got him. The flyers are just up ahead.
Illyria, are you thinking of giving up? Giving in? I know what it's like. I can't fix things for you. but you know who you are. And I can listen if you need me.
Damn, she doesn't even answer. Get on the beds.
What is that?
Oh, or not.
Taste the venom of my fangs, overcrawlers.
Okay, buddy. You ain't as buff as you think you are. You about to eat shit.
What now? Our flyers
They
are
will
dead.
come.
Jump!
Okay.
Have you lost your... All right, fine. Jumping it is.
Are we jumping? Jumping! Oh, she's staying. Valeria, you idiot. What are you gonna do? Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen?
I've seen you, Windrunner. Always alone. Pushing everyone away to embrace the hunt. Just like the monster you pretend not to be.
The animations, man.
Monster here. Am I? You've slain hundreds to find me. Was that really all for Khadgar? Or is it just your nature to destroy? Come, Valeria. Embrace who you truly are.
Valeria.
I know who I am.
Nice cutscene.
Run all you like.
Get punted, yeah.
For all of you.
The war within, the fucking toes. That was the cutscene, yeah. All right. Jesus Christ, this stupid fucking spade, like pickaxe. I need to get rid of it.
Soaked, but alive.
Let's get to shore.
Did you lose your bow? I have to get a new one.
My arrows strike true.
Our journey down here has strained us all. Even still, the struggle has enlightened me to Anduin's character. The obstacles he's overcome, and the ones he's still working through. I'm quite impressed by one so young.
They will not escape.
We made it. Perhaps not as quietly as intended, but alive.
Inspire others to do better.
You have found me.
I went into the city prepared to end this war even if I was ended with it. But I am alive, as are you, as is Anduin. We have new allies and a new way forward. I realize at this moment that my vision may have been obscured by my guilt. Part of me feels those words are Anduin's, not mine. Perhaps he's rubbing off on me. Let us return to your Weaver's lair. I wish to see yours and Anduin's efforts to save these people as well as our own through.
Stay. I need a moment more. We'll catch up with you at the Weaver's lair. Well, we've certainly kicked the spider's nest. Salatath won't wait long before striking again.
Illyria, what happened back there?
She invited me into the darkness. Said I was already halfway there. And I'd be lying if I said that wasn't partly true. But by embracing the void to pursue her, I had to cast aside all I care for. You, Barisa, Turalyon, Arator, Khadgar.
Dalaran wasn't your fault.
Can you blame me for wishing I had prevented it? For wondering if the void could have alerted me to Xalatath?
No, I understand that feeling. More than you know.
For so long, I thought I had to choose between two paths. Stay with my loved ones, or walk alone in the void. Xalatath sought to force that choice upon me. But I see now that there is only one path forward. The void is a part of me, as is my love for my family. I can and must walk with both, no matter what Xalatath whispers in my ear.
It can be hard to find your footing in the darkness. Just remember, Illyria, we're always here to lend a hand.
I like these little dialogues, man. Oh, Skyrider glyph. Boop. Well, hello, Weaver. We have returned.
I've been expecting you.
I need to inform you what happened to the city.
Come. I anticipated your exodus from the city would be boisterous. But you enjoy exceeding expectations, don't you?
Yeah. That I do.
A little weave rat told
How many
me
times were my suspicions diverted from Executor's Nizrek's true identity as the Vizier? Perhaps I've lost my step. Me, a master of spycraft. Far more likely it is that he's simply much better than I give him credit for. I find myself quite stirred by the knowledge that someone's gift for subterfuge may rival my own. We shall work together quite nicely.
You've brought two powerful Kahedi into our humble conspiracy and reunited with your companions. Impressive, my darling morsel.
My darling morsel.
I shall reach out to the General and Vizier soon. As my primary agent in this delightful tangle of threads, I'll require your presence during this initial communique.
Communique. I see.
I've been expecting you.
You have done well to ally Anubizal and Nizrek to our cause. It is time that we solidify this triumvirate relationship between us all. We will conference via Shadecasters. Activate them when you're ready to begin.
Do keep in touch. At last.
Begin the Severed Threads Conference.
Our mutual agent has informed me that their allies from above will storm our realm for Xalatath's head.
However, disposing of Xalatath will not be enough to save our people. It is Ansarek that is leading us to our downfall. Ah, you speak of insurrection. You don't know our queen as I know her. Our people go missing. Dark forces walk the palace. Ansarek only thinks of power.
But she is still Nephris's blood. Is there no redeeming her?
We've blinded our tired hearts from the truth, Widow. Ansarek is nothing like her mother.
That happens a lot.
Indeed. But we three can work together to restore Nephres's ideals instead.
I understand. We must slay Ansarek and sever the threads that shackle our people.
Alright. This gives me hope. We have a large web to spin, but I believe this first strand will hold.
I've heard much about
I expected far more verbal dueling than what occurred. To be so willing to work with one another must mean these times are dark indeed. We have a long road ahead of us. I will say plainly that your help has been invaluable. It may end up being the thread that allows my people to survive. Thank you.
Let's make haste, champion. We must notify our allies of what we've uncovered.
That we do. The moment is upon us, champion. We must make haste to the city of Dornogal, where our allies await. Only together do we stand a chance against the Harbinger's machinations.
Find the path to victory. Come, Anduin. Dornogal awaits.
Where's the portal? Oh, over there.
We'll meet you there, champion.
All right. Fucking Bran is here again. Let's take the tunnel to Dornogal. Dornogal. There we are.
My directive is to serve you.
Hold on, I
have
want to
calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Oh, wait, no, I have another piece of gear.
My directive is to serve you.
I struggle to see them sometimes. Fly.
Oh, Illyria! Anduin! Oh, good to see you back.
There is much left to do.
Xal'atath remains a threat that must be eliminated, but I see now that my single-minded drive to vanquish her was misguided. My sense of guilt and my thirst for vengeance warped my perspective. I blamed myself for what happened and thought that I alone had to make things right. Not the only one who seeks to bring Xal'atath to justice. We'll face her together, as one.
May your aim never falter.
I'm glad to see you all back safely from your journey.
You may take your leave.
Campaign complete! Oh wow! Khazalgar needs your aid. Check your map for a range of new activities. Adventure mode has been unlocked. Your future characters can complete zones in any order and access world quests immediately. Complete the achievements. Allied races earned Earthen to recruit the Earthen to your warband.